Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dropped Frames. Silksong is out. Co's played Vampire Bloodlines 2. I finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Zeke played a Battlefield and liked it, kinda.
My RimWorld base is flying around.
Yeah, Co's flying around. We got a 56-minute show for you.
Yep.
We got a short one for you today. We're going to condense everything down. Co, why are we going to condense everything down?
Because I have a sponsored show at 2 p.m. Apparently, the Future Game Show guys are doing an hour-long show of a Gamescom recap. And they haven't done this before, but I am sponsored to watch it. So we're going to watch that today from 2 to 3. Yep.
Great.
And probably an hour of RimWorld or jump in back with you guys if you guys want to, I don't know, whatever we want to do. Whatever we want to do.
I don't know. I don't think we'll still be going. Me and Zeke don't play well when it's just the two of us. You know, we just
very true.
I really.
Yeah, we need you as a mediator.
Yeah, we need him.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
And I forgot the most important pressing thing. Viewbotters are down. It's a tough time here on Twitch for the Viewbotters. Twitch, I think. All the other streamers are like, good, great. I'm gonna move on with my life now. Well, a lot of them kind of just like fight. They're
and
all
this
fighting
very
over,
few
like,
select of them are like, what?
Yeah.
There's viewbotting on the platform?
Yeah.
That's
yeah. I would say that's most of the people that have suffered a significant drop in the past. I think, is it 48, 72 hours now, something like that. It's kind of a moving target, I think, when people believe it started to affect the platform. I saw Zach Busey tweeted out yesterday that he said Twitch's crackdown on viewbotting has intensified significantly over the last 48 hours. Many top 5,000 streamers are experiencing their lowest performing CCV streams of 2025. Site-wide viewership is down 5 to 22% depending on the hour compared to the previous week. So, yeah, definitely impacting streams around there.
Just think about that. The high end was 22%.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. Holy shit. That's almost a quarter of the viewership is bots.
Yep, that got pretty bad.
Some of these fucking channels.
Yeah.
Or no. Is that, you said, is that Twitch site-wide?
That's Twitch site-wide. Yeah.
So it's not just these channels that are down 22%. It's Twitch itself.
It's the entirety of Twitch, yeah.
At certain points of the day, 20 to almost a quarter of Twitch's viewership were bots.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Which, given that information, I'm not all that surprised, I guess. Just because of like how,
especially lately.
Yeah, like how you've seen numbers just skyrocket to like insane stuff. So, yeah, not super surprised. Yeah, cameras are going to stutter. It's another reason why I'm glad we're doing an hour. I'll just address that now at the start of the show. NDI got some cool updates. Well, Windows got some cool updates on Windows 10, so there's some issues with it. But
oh, I thought I was totally thinking that was on my side. Okay.
No, it's the Windows 10, specifically KB 3709 or whatever. So I need to. I'll push Windows 11 probably to the streaming PC this week, and that should eliminate a lot of the issues. But anyways, yeah, viewbots, they're going away. At least the particular sites that Twitch has decided. I don't know if it's like, I guess it's not sites. I don't know enough about viewbots and how they work, like how they're, or rather how the detection works.
Good job, JP. I think they're buying it.
Yeah, I think they're buying me. I don't know how like the detection that Twitch is using works to know how they're targeting certain sites, and they will never say how because that's the whole game. Yeah. And I doubt any of the people that were viewbotting are going to be like, oh yeah, it was this website that I used. Don't use that anymore. Use this one. That type of thing. So
The only time that's actually somewhat happened is when there has been just recently a few viewbotting services posted in their Discords.
I did see that.
Hey, very sorry that we're not able to get your viewbotting services, and like that's probably the most affirmative something is happening I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's I'm glad that stuff is going down. I'm curious to see what advertisers think of it and sponsors think of it, because those numbers have been pitched to sponsors, and I'm sure some sponsors have paid a premium.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
At least once. I mean, I don't know how many times it's happened, but it's most assuredly happened that they've paid a premium for view-botted numbers.
100%.
Yeah. So we'll.
Yeah, there was
we'll
a
see.
known, like, hell, it was almost admitted at one point, Viewbotter that most old folks know about, F Extra Life.
Yes.
And they were prolific in the sponsorship community. If they had representation, like and they were being sold. Their numbers were being marketed. And the worst part is, like, it was obvious. Everyone knew. So it was kind of like one of those secrets nobody talked about, but it kind of should have been. Now we're seeing why. So,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
Yeah. And the other thing, my chat's quickly pointing out, some sponsors also do the view botting. So, that's happened and all but been confirmed this past year. So, yeah, very interesting to see all that stuff come to a head, and it's fun to play the game of like, wow, so and so's been offline for a couple days. Wonder why. Right? Or, wow, so-and-so's viewership is down. Is it view botting? Nope. Maybe. I don't know. Let's have a conversation about it. And that's...
Nope, let's go post to Twitter about it.
Let's go post to Twitter about it.
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Kill your glitching. I know, it does.
It's going to happen. That's going to be a rampant conversation. It is a rampant conversation on Twitter. So if you want to go join in the witch hunt, I guess do it. I don't know. As long as you're not hurting anyone.
What do you say? Yeah,
Have fun.
have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the latest craze. The funniest part is a lot of the people that are like doing the witch hunting also view botted themselves, but no one's talking about that. Or someone was view botting them.
Yeah, it's such a weird, awkward look when somebody is like going after Viewbotters, and then in the same breath is like, oh, it was happening to me too, but someone was doing it to me.
Yeah.
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 The lack of kind of any awareness there is kind of staggering.
It's a little bit of the Spider-Man meme
Yeah.
type deal. But,
Oh, God, yeah.
yeah.
Now, isn't that funny how it's always the people like shouting the loudest who are becoming victims of the same thing?
Yeah.
Weird.
Quite strange indeed. Anyways, that's a thing.
How down is your viewership, guys?
Mine's actually like, I don't see the peaks and valleys anymore. Maybe that's just the content I've been streaming, but it's like more consistent. It's just steady across the board. Apart from the restreams of Gamescom content on Tuesday and Wednesday, that was peaks and valleys, but that usually happens with those events. But yeah, mine's been stable. Thankfully, I wasn't being view botted for 300 viewers or whatever.
My metrics are all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because I don't stream like anyone else on this platform. You know, I'm one of
True.
the only streamers that does 3 separate streams per day. I don't really care about my metrics on the 3rd stream these days, thankfully, due to a lot of work I had to put in the back end. But
yeah,
I mean, like, my metrics are consistently inconsistent. I always average my generally day streams are always between 8 and 12. My afternoons are between like 5 and 7. My evenings are between 1 and 3. Like, that's how it's been for about 8 years now.
yeah,
Like, it's just, yeah. But at the same time, like, it depends on what game I'm playing. How long have I been playing that game? Is that game new, or am I just revisiting it? Am I revisiting it because of a hype thing or because of just a patch I heard about? So like that's one thing that's been really frustrating to see. Like, some people are pointing at this viewbotting data and making these big assumptions, and it is so clear that they don't actually have any idea how Twitch functions, how it works. Like, oh, you could see here, he dropped 5% in over the next 2 days. I mean, there's no clear proof in Viewbotting. No, if you look, you switch games. It's totally normal. That's exactly what happens in that situation. And you just pointed at him and said to X thousand people, he's viewbotting because of that. No, you have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You just don't. You just don't know how metrics look. You saw number down. Must be viewbotting, and it's like, ugh. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So
in a lot of cases, it's also like, oh, he switched 2 games.
Yeah.
Numbers
Yeah.
down.
And another weird thing though is this is also that weird situation where it's like you don't want to defend viewbotters at all. So at the same time, like I don't want to like stand up and be like, no, let's make sure not, like viewbotting sucks. No one should ever viewbot. It's a horrible, horrible practice. It has been ever since it was started. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad Twitch is finally doing something because that's the only way something was going to happen. They've been letting this product, this whole viewbot thing fester for almost a decade. So like, thank God. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's way too late in a lot of cases, but thank God something's being done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I look at, and this is really the only thing. I realize that we only have 45 minutes left of the show, so maybe I should shut up. But I look at that giant stream that happened a while back, 2 months ago, when it hit like 7 million viewers. That was probably viewbotted to shit.
I mean,
I'm sure it had massive audience, but like...
It's crazy weird to think that there's 7 million people that never normally watch Twitch.
Yeah.
That just pop up for one show and then disappear forever. You would think if they were organic that 7 million people would come to Twitch and the next day there'd be 4 million. And the day after that, 2 million. Like there'd be like this crazy bump. But like this whole like one day, one event thing, like, and the whole rest of the platform doesn't see any ramifications after that for any period of time. That seems that's always been weird. But I mean, here's the thing: is there? Or do you think he's doing that? Probably not.
No.
You know how much money goes into that? That's like a countrywide event that eBay puts on. So I mean, it is massively produced. If any single person working for any of those sponsors had any reason to want to viewbot that to get their paycheck to be fatter, they could do that in 15 minutes with an internet connection.
Yeah.
And the more, and an event that size, like you're going to tell me one person in that chain is not going to be unethical enough to do that? I don't know, dude. And honestly, in eBay's case, there could have been multiple people viewbotting it.
Sure.
Maybe that's why the numbers were so freaking crazy, because like there were 5 different people trying to viewbot the event with 5 different services. So yeah, who knows, man. But hopefully that Wild West has been shut down.
Yeah. Well, and now the other thing too that you're always going to have in the back of your mind, and maybe you always should have, is like, why has this guy got so much viewers out of nowhere?
Oh, guys, by the way, for the record, eBay is one of the largest entertainers in the world. We are not diminutizing his size. We are talking, he probably had 5.5 million views. Like, don't get me wrong. He
probably had a shit ton. Yeah.
This is nothing against him. This is about the platform and about the fact that we don't have tools to know what this stuff we're talking about, but we know it was an issue. So the larger the stream, the more of an issue it would be. It's not like it wasn't botted. It was one of the biggest streams that's ever happened. Of course, it was botted to some degree.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing. So, yeah. This is zero about eBay. These events are amazing. They're some of the best on the platform.
Yeah. It just, the whole thing makes you start to look at viewership, at least for me, look at viewership on the site. The second someone spikes up, or the second that there's a massive event like that, you think like, wonder how much of that is real? And we'll never know. Ultimately, we'll never know. There's no way unless Twitch somehow like publicizes that, but they're not going to. That's not in their favor.
I don't think so.
As a streaming platform. So, yeah. Kind of just, I hope moving forward, a sign of times where, maybe in some cases we never see viewership like that again, potentially. Or the cat and mouse chase continues to happen and we continue to see that stuff because they continue to upgrade their tech when it comes to viewbots. And Twitch continues to chase and that whole thing.
How is he that big and I've never heard of him? Oh, eBay is a Spanish streamer.
Yeah.
He streams in Spanish only to a Spanish audience. So if you've not heard of him and you only
he does English streams as well every once in a while.
He?
Yeah. Or he has English content, at least, I should say.
I actually didn't know that. That's very cool.
But Definitely like Spanish first.
Is it the big events are Spanish, right?
Yes, yeah. And he's also, like you said, he's fucking huge. Anyways, Viewbotters, that's it. We got a tight show. Silksong finally got like shown, and we also got a release date, and it's in 2 weeks. I guess like 10 days now, which kind of shocking. I don't think I didn't expect that date. And maybe the other thing that I didn't expect, but I'm glad it was the case. Jason Schreier had a great article on Bloomberg about why Silksong took 7 years to make. Talked to the devs. The title definitely makes it seem like there's some big drama bait in there, but the answer is they were just having fun. That's all. They just had fun developing it. It's like the least dramatic. Nope, we were having fun making it. Sorry, we probably should have been more vocal about stuff. That's on us. But yeah, we were making the game.
People out there like big fans of it who were just like, I'm sorry, there was no reason. There was no good goddamn reason why it was late. You were having fun. Fun.
Yeah. It's people. There were some people that were upset about that.
It is a very unique situation that Team Cherry did, particularly because the part that's so funny about it is they're acting so innocent right now, like, oh, we were just having fun. Oh, it's fine. Like they didn't see the entire world questioning its existence, making it a meme. Like they at any point could have stood up and said something. This was crafted, man. They did this on purpose. Like they were working on it the whole time. I don't know.
They let it craft itself.
I think. Yeah. I don't know.
Let me say this. They didn't do anything to stop it, and there's no question they didn't know it was there. Like at any point. Exactly. But I'm just saying. So the whole we were just having fun thing, I don't know, man. It sounds like this really worked out in your favor. So
no, I think once it started, they were like, oh shit, this is getting some traction. This is.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's smart.
If we keep our fucking mouth shut, this might build on itself and become a thing.
It's something very well could, but whatever they did, it clearly worked. And now we're gonna get to see if the game can keep up with the hype, because man, they did such an amazing job. This is one of the most hyped titles we've seen in a long time. So this release is going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing, because I feel like you can approach it. I look at what you just described as like a cynical take on it, but it might also be the truth. But I don't want it to be the truth, right? Like that, I go through a range of emotions of like, no, man, they were just having fun. But yeah, you're right. They definitely would have saw that. But they were just having fun.
Saw it. Like there were huge articles written about this.
Yeah.
And what's even weirder is, somebody contacted them at some point. That they were contacted. Yeah. How's your game coming along? What's up with Silksong? Does it still exist? And they never responded to those. Because if they would have, that would have been an article.
I mean, correct
me if I'm wrong. Did they?
Oh, they
now I'm actually starting to curious.
They gave like small-ish updates, but not ever anything. They never gave like a timeline. They just never said anything. Which, I mean,
definitely wild, dude.
Them saying the statement like they were having fun, period. Maybe that statement in their mind goes on a little further. They were having fun watching all that shit. Like, I would probably have fun watching all that.
Oh, so maybe it was, we weren't having so much fun making the game. We didn't say anything because we were having too much fun watching you guys freak out over it.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Could also be the case. Yeah. Yeah. Another reason too.
I would have so much respect for that.
Sure, yeah. Another reason too, in the article, it starts out, and Jason Schreier, on behalf of Team Cherry, announces that Hollow Knight has sold 15 million copies. The last number that I think was talked about was 3 million at launch of Hollow Knight, around launch of Hollow Knight. So they didn't even have to do anything to sell an additional 12 million copies over the past X amount of years, and that funded Silksong. So they were just like, yeah, we didn't have to worry about money. because
That's true.
money
To be fair,
happened.
though, the game's all right.
Yeah, they had
Hollow
a
Knight,
good game.
It's an okay game.
Yeah,
So, it's worth a buck.
yeah, it did well, and now it's doing great. They're hitting all-time high on Steam when it comes to player counts. More and more people are hyped, especially now they only have like 10 days or 11 days till it comes out. I saw a lot of the conversation around it of like, is it going to live up to the hype? Is it going to be as good as Hollow Knight? And at the end of the day, my take on that is like, if it's literally just Hollow Knight with a different main character, the Hollow Knight community will be completely satiated. Everyone else is going to be pissed off.
I think it's going to be 100% like managing expectations and eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
So like, if you approach this from a reserved perspective, understanding this is a 2, they're not reinventing the wheel. We have seen this before. Like, we know it's going to be just more Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
I as long as it comes out and runs well and everything's good, like, you're going to be good. If you enter this expecting something that isn't like Hollow Knight 1, like, and I that's the part I'm confused about. Like, how well known how really popular was Hollow Knight 1? Because Hollow Knight 2 is a cultural phenomenon. So like, I wonder how many people are going to be jumping right into it with that perspective you're talking about.
Right.
And I wonder if it's going to be enough to cause a controversy. I don't think so, just because, again, the first game is really, it's just a good game. It's gorgeous. It runs well, super well animated. Like, it's one of those games where it's like, you can say you don't like it, but you can't really say it's a bad game, in my opinion. And even me, I'm not a huge Metroidvania guy. I'm not even super excited for Silksong, but I know it's probably going to be a pretty, well-made game. So yeah, it's going to be hard to see how the public is going to react to this.
Yeah.
Very individual, I think.
I mean, so much of it too was like the hype and everything was not even about the game. It just became the conversation of like, oh, is that Silksong thing going to show up that people are excited about? And like that just built and that ball started rolling almost a decade ago. And so that in a lot of ways is like, that was the hype, not necessarily anything to do with the game for people outside of the game itself. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for it. I wasn't part of the initial Hollow Knight craze, but I ended up playing it in like I think that was like one of the COVID games that I played. And I fucking loved it. It was awesome. So I'm very, very excited. I was a late bloomer in the Hollow Knight craze, but I'm definitely into it. I'll be playing it. It sounds like it's going to be massive too, from everything they described. Multiple cities, multiple quest hubs, a huge world, much bigger than Hollow Knight. We'll see how that actually comes to be.
Planning on trying it too. Gonna play a little bit, see how it is.
Yeah.
Trying to stay reserved, because I gotta say, like, I've bounced off most Metroidvanias in the last few years. I don't know if I'm just kind of Metroidvania'd out or something, but like, I have to say that I do not feel the same level of hype over that type of game that I used to. So, which is also interesting for Hollow Knight 2. It's releasing in a different environment than Hollow Knight 1. I do feel like there's definitely a bit of Metroidvania fatigue these days, especially from people that play a lot of games, like some of us watching. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go in with open eyes and give it the old college try. But I have no idea if I'm gonna fall in love with it or give it on stream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I might be the only one on the show here that I don't think I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Even offline.
I wasn't no. I wasn't super hyped for or excuse me, I didn't play Hollow Knight, the original game, so like
ever.
I mean, I played a very little of it.
Okay.
I'm like, it's okay. It didn't like strike me as much as apparently it struck a lot of people, because I was very surprised at how many people like, man, this Hollow Knight is great. And I'm like, it's good. Okay. Something about it didn't appeal to me, I guess. So like, yeah. Silksong, I'm rooting for it to be a good game, but I'm probably not gonna play it.
How do you feel about like Metroidvanias in general?
I was echoing. I was like nodding when you were saying Metroidvanias.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
they're rough, man. They're hard.
Yeah.
They're hard to get into, dude. They have to be real special for me to give it like a real, go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Do you guys know the specific reason? Is it that they're all...
For me,
Yeah.
it's just like, I feel like it's a very fixed thing. Like there's only so, and this is, I can't say enough. This is totally my opinion, but the Metroidvanias, in my opinion, are a little bit restrictive in terms of what you can do. You go left, right, up, or down. You get variety of items, variety of weapons, usually a few attacks. These days, all about the melee stuff, swords and combos and things. But for me, there's not enough kind of innovation in that sense to keep me doing it. Like I've played like 40 or 50 of them by now. I feel like every time I play one that it's like different mixed up stuff that I've already done and not a lot of stuff that's really new and interesting to me. I feel the same way about Metroidvanias as I kind of do about racing games. Where it's just kind of like, I get why people love them, but like for me, if I play a racing game, I just start getting bored. Like there's not enough stuff there to keep me engaged. Which is exactly like why I echo Zeke. Like there needs to be a little bit more than just like a Metroidvania. Like there needs to be a little bit something more there for me too, to pull me in. But
it's honestly for me, it's a lot of the I guess I mean I'm an old ass gamer. It's like I don't want to retread the same ground that I've been on. Give me new shit. Like Metroidvanias, like by their nature, are like go as far as you can, collect, your fucking double jumps and your ice beams and shit like that. And then go back to shit you've already done before and look over it again to see what you missed. And I'm just like, I can't be bothered, man. I just can't be bothered.
Okay, fair enough.
That's valid. That's very valid. Yeah.
I get it. I'm glad I asked. It'll be. I'll be interested to see how that goes when it comes out.
I hope it grabs me. I do. Every so often a game just like I just got
surprises you. Yeah.
An abiotic factor addiction. I would love to play Silksong, get a bunch of quests, see the scope of the world, and be like, I want to go everywhere and do everything. But we'll see.
Yeah. Anyways, what else do we got going on? Probably just be a newsy focus show. The PS5 price has increased about $50 across the board. Here in the US, the PS5 base PS5 is $549.99. The PlayStation 5 Pro is $750 now.
Okay.
A pricey machine there, and the digital edition is instead of $450, it's $500. So, how did what did PlayStation say? So, the blog post when they announced this, I'm curious how they handle it. They said, similar to many global businesses, we continue to navigate a challenging economic environment. As a result, we've made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US starting on August 21st. So there you go. The recommended retail prices for PlayStation 5 accessories remain unchanged. We have no other price changes to announce for additional markets. Yeah. So it's those challenging markets, y'all, They're quite challenging out there.
Challenging markets.
Yeah.
We're talking about tariffs, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, they didn't say the
Are
T
we
word.
dancing around tariffs?
They didn't say the T word.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sucks here, man. It really sucks here for that shit. Like, it's terrible.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure it's the first of many things to increase in price over the next, at least in our world, in tech world. Over the next couple of months.
It's going to be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not to pile on, but like food.
Oh yeah, that's already gone
ridiculous.
Up. Yeah.
It's getting fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty. I paid. Granted, I get like pasture raised eggs, but I paid $13 for eggs this morning. So
I don't want to talk about tariffs.
Co's taking the Sony approach.
Oh yeah, you got a family of like 12, right? So you're probably getting just wrecked.
I have something on the way being affected by tariffs.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it your real doll? Did you finally pull the trigger on?
It's my new car. And it has a real doll in it, to be fair. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I am not looking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we got in the world of gaming news? Hey, news, not news. Co, you played that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
I did.
Oh yes, please.
Yes.
Can we talk about this?
Okay.
There's some drama around it, which I actually tuned into your stream when you were doing character creation, and you're like, "Huh, that's cool. There's a lot of clans to choose from." And then I think you like looked over and read the sponsored bit, or saw something, or maybe someone in chat pointed out, and you're like, I don't agree with this, but if you guys pre-order or pay for the DLC,
to your credit,
you could check it out.
What they said, basically, the sponsor was specific. It said, we want you to mention the additions and state that those two are a part of it.
Got it. Okay.
And that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I said, here's the deal. I could not disagree with this more.
Yeah.
But if you do pre-order the deluxe edition, you get 2 important core classes to this game's experience. You should be aware of that when buying this product.
Yeah. Now, was that when was this
exactly what they asked for?
When was this like public? Was it around the morning that you streamed this?
It was controversy that had come up recently. I'd heard about the addition stuff. I was not quite aware about how egregious it was. I thought there was like a way to unlock them in the game or something. I did like Toreador is a class from the original.
Yeah.
So to have that locked behind this addition thing is the best way I can say this is it's tone deaf. And the reason I'm going to say it's tone deaf is because Paradox is a monetization company. It's what they do. If you look at all of Paradox's library, it is one of the most heavily monetized libraries of almost any non-mobile, non-gacha creator. They have crazy monetization on their products.
Mm-hmm.
What happened is I'm pretty sure that exact same team just trucked its way over to their new Vampire Bloodlines 2 IP and did their thing. Now, the problem there is that the audience for that product is not their normal audience. It is not the audience that is what you could say is used to their over monetization, that participates actively in their over monetization. So to think that that's going to work in this community that is not only a different community, but one that has been waiting for this game for like over a decade, like that, this is one of the most tone deaf promotions we have seen in a long time. It is a terrible promotion.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would go one step further, like looking into it, like when I heard about this, because first of all, I just want to say, Ko, like, I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, oh, Bloodlines sponsor stream? Fuck yeah, man. I would have done that sight unseen. I would have been like, yes, let's fucking go, dude. And then like found out later and I would have been like, oh, that's really sad. I wouldn't say it's tone deaf. I'd say it's a middle finger. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to go as far as saying it's like something they're doing to like, give it to the gamers. I just think they truly thought it would make them a lot of extra money and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And remember, a lot of these guys making these decisions aren't gamers. So like they just look at their numbers, they look at their other people. So all they're there for is to make money and they think this is going to make them money. So what it should show, especially other developers, is that you need to be very careful approaching Paradox for anything. Like it's very clear like how they're going to do this. So like should be looking at this, absolutely, but we're not the ones that are going to make the decision on if this kind of stuff continues, because companies are going to have to say yes to participate in this. I feel very bad for the Chinese room, and let me tell you why. And this is going to get to the other part of this discussion. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is freaking awesome. I loved it. I was only supposed to play it for 2 hours. I ended up asking them if I could play an extra hour to finish the demo. It is like a vampire noir first-person Dishonored. Like, or first-person Dishonored style game. Like, it is an immersive sim. You're playing this like super old, super powerful vampire that just like woke up in modern day. Slight spoilers, but I'm not going to say any more than that. And then you start like, you immediately get into the intrigue. You immediately start getting into stuff. You immediately meet a Malkavian, who, as you know, Malkavians are like the crazy ones. And what's awesome about this particular Malkavian is his like quirky thing is super lore centric to the game and very interesting. It's well written. It's well voice acted. I cannot wait to play this game. I loved my time in it. It is absolutely not Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This is not an RPG. This is not follow the rule set of the TTRPG. It takes place in the world, and it seems to be an awesome, immersive, well voice acted, cool experience. It should have been called Vampire the Masquerade the Nomad. It should not have been called Bloodlines 2, because there's you can't even pick up and use guns. He does some telekinesis thing, and then the gun empties its magazine, and then he throws it. Like you are not role playing. You're not role playing yourself or any character. You're role playing like a specific guy with a specific story. It's not Bloodlines. Bloodlines evokes specific expectations in what you're going to be doing in the vampire world. This game does not give the player the option to do that stuff. It's not there by design, and it's not Chinese Room's fault, because this game is awesome. I'm so worried for this game because there's an actual really cool game in here, and I think it's just going to sink completely. We're going to see another Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And I told the devs that directly after the sponsorship. I was like, this project is not going to fail because of the game. This project is going to fail because of poor marketing initiatives and people that should not have been allowed to make decisions on a game like this, making horrible decisions for its future. You're forcing a name on it that doesn't belong. You're forcing a pre-order deal that the players don't want, and people are already boycotting.
I saw that.
You had a layup. You had a layup in listening to the community and turning this into something awesome. And then you can even make a decent actual Bloodlines 2 down the road and still use the name that you spent money for. But like, I don't know, man. They really couldn't be going about this wrong. And the only real loser in this situation is going to be the Chinese Room. And it sucks because they're clearly a good dev. This game is cool. So,
I just want to give you the numbers here. And this is why, like, I'm not going to play it until they fucking, if and when they like backpedal on this. This is why. It's a $60 game, the core game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's first. Now that's fine. A core game of this quality, fine. I'm used. That's fine. I'm used to paying that.
You can do that.
But like, not only that, but the next step up is 70. So there is the deluxe edition, which is 70. And you're like, okay, $10 more. That's kind of shitty. Okay, but we've seen that before. No big, not a huge deal. And then the next step up, I shit you not, is 90. It goes from 60 to 70 to 90, and everything you want is at that $90 value. The two La Sombra and Toreador fucking clans
and just
are
to keep
locked
clear,
behind that. 90.
Toreador,
$30 from the asking price.
Toreador is a core clan, and there are only 6 clans in the game total.
Right.
So they are restricting a third of your character's options behind a paywall that is 50% more expensive than the base game.
Yeah. And to be clear, it's the 2 clans and 6 skins for $20. Is that what you get in the DLC?
30 more extra.
La Sombra and Toreador playable clans. You get whatever discipline, La Sombra discipline training. You get 4 La Sombra outfits and 4 Toreador outfits.
Oh.
And that's what you get.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat's saying 30 more, but isn't it, can't...
The base edition 60, the deluxe is 70, the biggest is 90.
What do you get with the deluxe then? Because you can buy the DLC for $20.
You do not get the characters with the 70. You can buy the DLC for $20.
That's what it was saying on the article I was reading. Maybe the article got it wrong.
Hold on, let's look right now.
Because
I think it's on Steam.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at the article.
I'm looking at the Steam page right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it says what you guys are saying. If you're willing to fork out $90 USD, you can get the premium edition, and that the Shadows and Silk add-on pack is $22.
I don't even see the Shadow and Silk pack on here. So
it's
I don't
not
know
under
what that
DLC.
is.
Okay.
It's not. The only thing on Steam is Deluxe Edition, Premium, and Normal. That's it.
No, Shadows and Silk is the premium. It's just another name for it.
So it sounds like
if you scroll down
point,
and you do read more on the Steam page, you'll see the graphic. It's a big colorful graphic.
It sounds like that guy may have just mathed wrong from the sounds of it.
Well, I mean, if the price isn't on there on Steam, then he might have information that we don't. I don't know. It doesn't matter regardless.
They have since doubled down on the price.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a huge controversy about the price, and they came out and were like, "Nope, not doing anything," basically. And then okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and they threw that. One of the funny things is like in for the middle version, the deluxe edition, the $70 version, they threw in a little fan service for you. It's like you get the Ankaran sarcophagus, you get the Clan Neon collection, the Vorman sister portrait, but you also get the stop sign. Remember that? Remember the stop sign, guys? Remember that? There you go. We're gonna put that in there too. Like,
you know what the worst part is? That would have been like amazing as an Easter egg to find in the game. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it have been so incredible if you like walked by a stop sign in the game and it just started whispering to you and you would have been like, "Oh my god!" Nope. Yeah. They had to charge us for it.
Yeah. Rough. Yeah.
Now we are all like, I'm not trying to backpedal or anything, but we are definitely like, we don't know what this entails. Like, we don't know how like integral to the game these playable clans are.
Oh,
like,
no.
No, you can. Yeah.
There are tweets out saying that they are core. Like there are tweets out that are being like, I have played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. You will be missing. Oh, really? Yes. There are tweets out saying like it's very important to have these.
Okay. Never mind.
I think one of them actually has a line, like one of the skill lines you can't get anywhere else. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It's once again, it's that South Park like, fuck them. I piss in their faces.
Yep.
No, it's a shit move.
We're Paradox. Yeah, have this. No, well, fuck you.
It's a shit move, without question. Yeah. They've got, I guess, 2-ish months, 45 days till the game comes out. They could do something. Co said they already doubled down, but
I tell you, it's just this is one of those situations when everyone is looking at this thing falling apart. I'm serious. It's literally falling apart. And the only people that can fix this are Paradox. And they absolutely could fix this and still make a lot of money. But it doesn't look like they're doing anything. So it's like,
I'm watching,
and we're just all watching it, just like,
yeah.
Watching this little bit of your stream and looking at the environment, because I can't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing how this looks. This looks fucking awesome, and it makes me super sad.
It is awesome. Like, I'm telling you, I have my headphones on. I mean, like, the sound is great. The music is so good. It's like this noir jazz vibe music. Like it's man,
it looks like a great vibe without question. A great world to walk around in.
And every environment looked incredible. Like, it all looked super lived in, organic, natural.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Unless we forget. Someone, I was going to bring this up, but someone in chat brought it up too. Someone in your chat, JP, brought it up. But like, was it? I know Paradox was the publisher for Cities. Did they fuck that up too? Was that them?
Well,
so they have a track.
Cities was less like devs.
Wasn't them.
Or sorry, it was less publisher and more dev.
Okay.
Cities timeline had massive technical problems. Like Paradox got
never mind
tons of eyes on it, and then it kind of fell apart a little bit, unfortunately. So
won't put it on them though.
It had some problems. Some problems.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know if exactly what Sport Cloud was just saying. We don't know if we can blame Cities 2 on Paradox. That's not to say this game didn't have, problems.
Dude, to their credit, like this is something that we do have to give credit to. The fact that this game even exists is incredible. Like, and not only that, like, this is a good game. Like, they actually got a decent game out. Unfortunately, though, the game changed along the cycle. It's no longer what it was when it started. So they have to catch up with that fact.
Yep.
Like, this was a very troubled development cycle. This is not the game that they started with. They need to acknowledge that. Nope, not listening. It's the same game. It's Bloodlines 2. Nope, it's Bloodlines 2. Enjoy it. Nope. No, it's not Paradox. This is not Bloodlines 2. You got to have a little sit down, look into the mirror, and be real with yourself. Like, this is not Bloodlines 2, and we all know it.
Yep,
we do.
This brings up something curious for me that because the Chinese room are the people who made Still Wakes the Deep, and that was a good game, and their publisher was Secret Mode, and it brings up the question like, Why didn't they go with secret mode again? It was fine.
Paradox owns the IP, is why.
Yeah, Paradox
Paradox approached them.
Fuck. Okay. They had no choice.
So,
right.
yeah, and to be fair, Paradox clearly chose well. Like Chinese Room took this and seems to have rode with it, and it is definitely something cool now.
Yeah.
But they just have to realize it's not what they originally asked for. This is not what they started with.
Yeah.
Doesn't even look like the original footage. I don't know if you remember that old footage they showed a long time ago. Like, there was stuff in that I don't even think is in this game.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, who knows how retconned it actually got.
Yep. Quick little swerve here. Speaking of DLC, the Helldivers 2/X, I guess it's X. The crossover with Halo ODST was announced. The Legendary War Bond is coming out. Mind blowing that Halo is going to be in a PlayStation. I mean, it's not Master Chief, but it's still a PlayStation IP. That's going to make a shit ton of money. That's some great nostalgia there. The trailer for it was badass. All the guns look really nostalgic, evocative of the ODST era. And I know both fan bases are excited. Sucks that that's all we get for Halo now, right now. That like there's nothing that's the remnant of Halo is a ODST War Bond and a PlayStation IP. But you know, Halo fans will take it. They'll that's all they're gonna get. We'll take it for now. What else is out there? And then we got to let Co go here in just a second. There was something I did want to bring up. Oh, yeah, the Bungie news. Pete Parsons. What? Pete Parsons, the CEO of Bungie.
Oh, yeah.
Left.
I heard about that.
Announced that he was leaving. What he didn't announce is that his stock vested. And that's probably why he's out. So he's gone. Justin Truman is a engineer who is stepping up. He's going to be the CEO. He's been at Bungie for 15 years as a developer, and he's worn a bunch of different hats to his credit. So that's a good thing, I think. Pete Parsons, by the way, at least most recently, was the guy that went and bragged at the Bungie studio about his car, and then later that week fired a bunch of people at the studio.
That was him.
Yeah, that was him. So, yeah,
that was rough. That was real rough. That was a dark time. Time.
Yeah. But he's out. Justin Truman's in. We'll see if he's just actually gonna course correct Bungie, or if he's gonna be kind of a channel through which PlayStation works.
So they're just doing Marathon.
Yeah.
We're just confirmed. They're just doing it.
Yeah.
No major changes. Sticking with the vision. Do we still have a date?
It's on Marathon's on like indefinite hiatus. I think.
Yeah, it's still on indefinite hiatus. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Marathon hiatus. Yeah.
I like how this guy says it. I heard the Paradox CEO bragged about his car last week. And then in parentheses, not confirmed. Just like immediately shutting down my own rumor. Not confirmed. But it was fun to type it.
There you go.
Yeah, not confirmed.
I'm trying to think for Co-specific news or news that Co can chime in on. You watched the PoE2 thing as someone that I wouldn't say you're out on PoE2, but you've been sidelined.
I'm out of PoE1.
Okay.
I am completely in on PoE2.
Gotcha.
I've turned off my PoE1 sponsorships. Like I am done with PoE1. Okay. But PoE2 I am fully in, and that last thing was awesome. Oh my god, dude! I feel like when I first started playing PoE back in the day, the patch that I joined on, I remember people saying like this is some of the most they've ever added to this game.
Yes.
I felt like that in PoE, like I was sprinting. Like, what? Like, there's so many things in there that would just
we sound insane,
blowing my mind
when we're like, they put sprinting in the game. It's like, what are you guys talking about?
But in context, like that is a massive. That's like a fundamental QOL feature.
Yeah.
And that's a fight with this dev team. This is like the fact that sprinting is going in this game is not a small thing.
Well, yeah.
Also, the 3 new acts are awesome. Like they're doing so much this patch. I feel like to address some of the issues that we've had for years, and I feel like they're really making an effort with this. Also, the fact that they're buffing like across the board, Everything seems like they're just trying to make it feel better, which I really like. I like a patch where it feels like the feeling is more important than maybe necessarily the numbers, which I feel like they do try to really kind of stick to most of the time. So it's nice to see this patch. It's also kind of nice to see the community is really coming together around this. And that's been really great to see. Because it was getting a little dark there for a little bit, a little stormy, we'll call it, a little cloudy.
Yeah.
But it seems like this has been pretty freaking great. I can't wait to dive in. This run is going to be my first that I go all the way through. The only times I played PoE 2 before now, I was kind of waiting because I didn't want to do the act repeating. So when this one comes out, this will be the first time I'm going all the way to maps. I'm doing all the content, all the bosses. So I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, I didn't know you hadn't been to the end game before.
Dude, I've only played hardcore characters in PoE 2.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. They announced a lot of great stuff. It was an hour of just crazy announcements. We kind of glossed over it, but yeah, they're gonna asynchronous trade. You don't have to be online anymore to trade with people. People can just walk into your hideout and
I literally remember people asking for that in the chat room the first day I played. Oh, by the way, they don't have any kind of trade system. Like, we've been asking for it for a long time. Like, that was like when I first played this game, people were asking for that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I think as much as like Chris has improved Path of Exile over his time at GGG, I think it was more that they weren't fighting internally. They were fighting with Chris, and he was rebelling against them for a lot of these things. So the fact that we're seeing trade, I think, is because Chris is no longer there, and they were like, no, we're going to fucking put trade in the game. It's like our most asked about thing. We're going to fucking do this.
I will say it's very interesting that, like, this is one of the first major things since his departure, and we're seeing this wild amount of things that we have been asking for a long time that are now in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what like future directions look like in this regard.
Yeah. So very exciting. This will be launching next week on...
Cloaky in my chat says, Mark and Jonathan, this is our game now. That's right.
It is, yeah. I mean,
it's their game now. That's right. So
like,
you can do what they want.
You can't dismiss what Chris did for Path of Exile. There's no denying it. Like, we are where we're at in PoE in terms of everything with the game.
He built the temple.
He built the temple. And then Mark like kind of came in and was like, I really dislike the fact that I have to sit here and message someone 20 times and they're fucking AFK. So I'm just going to build a system and we're going to make it work. And that's kind of what he did. Kind of what he put the team forward. So
Guys,
you got to go.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
As it always is.
Give us a funny thing. Also,
absolutely. For my guys, by the way, real quick, the stream is just going to come down. I'm not even going to do an intro. It's just coming right back up. So you'll just see me. And these guys are still going to go for a little bit, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about some. We're not just going to be like, all right, we're done. I was making sure with Barry that he's going to shut down the stream.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see you on a little bit.
We'll see ya.
Bye, guys.
We'll see ya. Bye. Zeke, is this enough to get you back into PoE 2? Any of the stuff we said? Are you out?
No, I'm not out. No,
Okay.
I said I was for PoE 2. I said I was waiting until it was like, like Hades. Like, I'm waiting for the 1.0, like whatever that is. And I'm not sure like how long that's going to be until that is, but like I don't have that itch like a lot of PoE players do. Like I only played a handful of hours. I only played like 50 hours. So like I'm not like champing at the bit for this shit.
Yeah.
But I definitely like I'm excited to hear the news of it, and I'm excited to hear that the news looks good for it.
It was a very positive hour. The thing with the reveal, and I said this, I was sponsored to watch the reveal. I think Co might have been as well, just for disclosure's sake. But when you watch these reveals, it starts to like, for me, about like 30 minutes in, you start to kind of like short circuit, and I start to like just kind of smile, but not hear what they're saying because there's so much information being thrown at you that you're just like, cool. What was that, guys? What? Like, I just start to like fucking discombobulate, and it's just like it's an info bomb.
No, it's definitely like like I don't know if you've jumped in fresh to a deck builder game recently, but it's like that.
Yes.
You just like kind of jump in. And you're like, okay, we have 435 cards, and each of them have different rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can parse this a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. So some of the stuff I'm sure, like, I'm gonna go back and play when it launches this coming Friday on what was that, on the 29th, and I'll just be like, wait, this was added, and they're like, yeah, JP, they covered it in that. Man, that's so cool. When did they talk about JP? It was in the hour long. Man, they should have really mentioned this in that hour long. JP, they did mention that in the hour longs, because I just fucking forget, man. I just forget.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah. But it was really cool. If you want to get hype about Path of Exile 2, you can go watch that hour long footage because there's a lot of stuff there. What else?
It was only an hour long, and they packed that much in.
It was an hour long of just information. The Q&A might have been another hour after that. I didn't even watch the Q&A.
Geez, okay.
Dude, they started the Q&A,
Okay.
and I was just like, guys, I gotta go.
You remember?
I gotta get out of here.
I don't know if you
It
remember.
was 2 hours of Q&A. Jesus Christ.
You remember the holy shit? Do you remember the Far Side cartoons?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I have those
yeah.
thick like coffee table books of Far
Yep,
Side.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. The one where it's like, "May I be excused? My brain is full."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I always think of.
That's how I was. 100%. 100%. Oh, by the way, Zeke, because of the Fallout Season 2 trailer that was shown at Gamescom, I need you to do a playthrough of New Vegas so they remaster it this winter. Can you do that for me? Can you play New Vegas?
I mean, do they really need to remaster it? There's so many mods out there that make it look awesome. Right?
Yeah, but did you play Oblivion? The Oblivion remaster?
I have it, but I haven't played it yet. No.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Now, do you want me to play Fallout New Vegas unmodded?
Like, I mean,
vanilla?
what I don't know the curse. I don't know. Well, it's not really a curse anymore. Like, what would you call it? The affliction? It's not a negative thing, really. It's the the blessing, the Zeke boon. The Zeke boon, yeah. What I don't know how it works. Do you have to play it unmodded for it to get a remaster? How's it go?
Shit, man. Sometimes I just mention stuff and it gets.
Oh, really?
remastered.
So if you just mention it enough, okay. All right, fair enough.
It's rare, but that happens. No, yeah, okay. I mean, fuck. I just got done with a run of Morrowind, so why not? Let's do New Vegas, sure.
Hey, yeah, it would be viewer bait right now. I've been wanting to play it and mod it, but I'm reluctant because if they do announce a remaster of it, I'm gonna be pissed off because it's gonna be like, man, I just played the original of this and now it looks 1 billion times better, but I do not want to play another X amount of hours in it. So
Yeah, right.
yeah. But if you're willing to take that sacrifice for us, Zeke.
I mean, that shit typically does well for my channel, so like I don't see why I wouldn't. Like I have to clear off some space. There is some shit coming up. Like September's gonna be a busy month for me. Not only is there like games and all this kind of stuff coming out in September, but like I'm taking vacation.
That's right. I remember.
For 5 days.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
yeah,
I'm coming over, and we're gonna hang out like friends.
You're coming to Tejas?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're gonna stay with Max and Beth.
Wait,
no,
so
Max's wife Beth and my wife Katie have been conspiring over this for months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Fallout. Speaking of Fallout, they become Fallout.
Fanboys?
76 like fishing besties. Like they like every night for a few hours. I listen to them just like, fishing, talking.
Yeah.
Like,
fantastic.
It's
what
crazy.
Do you know the dates? When are you coming?
The 8th through the 12th of September.
Trying to think. So that'll be the week
Monday to
after
Friday.
Silksong.
Yeah, but I'm actually gonna be playing Chronos the week before.
Oh, on the 5th. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, on the 3rd because I paid the money and got it extra
you
early.
Can get to
2
early
days early.
access.
Yeah, I'm a streamer. If you didn't know.
I knew that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna miss Baby Steps on the 8th. I was looking to see what's coming out that week.
I played the demo and I'm like, man, I hope I like this. Nope, it's just one of those games where you're fighting the controls the whole time. Like that's.
Did you get one of these?
I know, right?
Did you get one of these?
Not yet. I think mine's in the mail.
Okay, they sent me a full onesie, and I'm kind of pissed because I put it on and I look fucking exactly like the main.
Exactly like him, I know.
It's like 1-to-1. It's so stupid.
So great.
It's so upsetting.
So awesome.
How identical I look to the character, man.
Man, I selfishly want you to go to TwitchCon just for that reason. So people go like, is that the model for the game? Is that the
Can you imagine the ego hit I would take? It's like, no, I'm a streamer. It's like, no. You know, you're cosplaying. You're a cosplayer.
I just also want to see you do this like this. Like in the con hall, just walking down the hall.
What type of does he? Oh wow! I googled Baby Steps and the game didn't come up. First off, what type of glasses does he wear? Does he have square frames?
I don't know.
Oh, he's got like circular frames.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at this. Look at this image here. Let me prep the image here. It's fucking fucked up, man. Look at that.
You just got to get a little more auburn, like in the hair, and it's like fucking perfect. It's so great.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I actually told them when they were mailing that I was like, hey, they're like, hey, can we send you something for potential game, blah, blah, blah. We need your address. I said, yeah, great. Here's my address. By the way, I'm expecting royalty fees for using my image and likeness in the game. And I didn't hear back.
They kind of just mummed it. Like
they didn't respond at all. They did not respond to that.
I am actually curious. I don't know if do you know if they modeled it after someone?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not
I'd
sure.
be curious to see that person and see if the real life person is close to you at all either.
Yeah. I mean, it
my God.
should be similar. But yeah, I don't know if it is. I guess that would be Bennett Foddy, right? Like he's the lead dev on that game. I don't know if he's out and about when it comes to the interview circuit for games, but he'd be fun to talk to. Maybe just to only ask him that question. I don't want to ask him anything else. Hey, did you use my image and likeness? Okay. No?
Oh, is that your payment for making fucking Getting Over It Game of the Year that one year?
Oh, maybe he knows about that. Fuck. He did appreciate Game of the Year from 2016. That was before Overwatch, so that might have been 2015. That might have been a decade ago. That might have been a fucking decade ago.
That's a good question. Hold on. Getting Over It is 2017. December of 2017.
Almost a decade.
So it was, so we do the show afterwards. So yeah, it was 2017.
Yeah. Almost a decade. Jesus Christ. What else? I'm trying to see.
It's been that long since the game came out. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't think there's that much other news. You're not going to play Snake Eater, right? The Metal Gear Solid Delta, the remake?
I thought about it and stuff like that. I've heard it's really good. I've also heard like it has some performance issues, but I'm wondering if that's only on
console
certain
only,
platforms.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It seems like it's console only.
But I don't know, man. Like there was already like four versions of that game. There was like the HD edition, the definitive edition, the like triple pack and like shit like that. I accidentally bought 2 of them. And I played it and it was fun. It was a good game, but like I don't think that's a game that I was itching to see remade for like the reasons that you see other games remade, like for graphics and like updated graphics, updated sound, that kind of stuff. Is there a lot of? Do you know if there's a lot of changes to like the story aspect? Because that's the only reason I don't care. I would play it if it was like stick figures just for the Kojima like insanity story.
I think that they applauded the game for actually being 1-to-1.
Okay. Then no, I don't need to play it. I would play it for the story, and if the story is the same, then I don't care.
Yeah, story's like basically.
And it's also full price.
It is, yeah. It's 1-to-1, but it has like modern controls, I guess, because that game was a PlayStation.
Oh, it doesn't have the like lightly push the stick, and you do this, and heavily push the stick, you do something else, which I fucking hated, and that's a great update if that's what they changed.
Yeah,
that like shit sucked. For someone who like JP, do you when you're playing a game on a controller, do you find that you subconsciously like press a button harder to make it do better? If you have to think about it, then probably not. I am chronically bad at that. Like if I want to go left, but it's an emergency, I am shoving that stick like as hard as I can. It doesn't make it go any better or faster, but I am definitely like shoving that stick like that. That game was because of the like light press thumbstick controls. Like I was having so much trouble trying to do shit non-lethal because that was the difference between lethal and non-lethal. Sometimes when you go up behind them, like you do like a choke or you do like a knife kill.
Right.
Yeah.
No, your chat made a great point. Do I have my elite here? So like I use the elite, right? And I use it's green, so it's gonna green screen. But the right stick is bigger, is taller, and the left stick is shorter. So a lot of times when I'm like doing this will pop off because I push it too hard. So no, I'm exactly like you, where it's just this is sneaking, this is running, this is sprinting, and I also push down because I press it like too much or too hard. I have to if there's any consequential left stick controls that are the button push, I have to remap it because I will end up being like, all right, I'm gonna fight this guy. Just kidding, I'm sneaking. Yes, that's why do they fucking put crouch on this end? It's so
I for inventory and crouch on the stick. Fuck you.
Fucking stupidest keybind that you can do on a controller. What? Don't put that on L3 or R3. I hate it. I do exactly what you just said. Oh, I gotta run for my life. And then I'm fucking crab walking like I'm in Half-Life or some shit. Like, it's so stupid. It's always dumb.
Oh shit, let me get out of here.
Yeah, I hate it so much. I absolutely hate it. What else? I'm trying to see if there's any other news here before, because I do have a game I want to, we might be able to fill an hour. I actually have a game I want to talk to you about.
Sure.
That I know you played, and I also have another game that I want to pitch you that I think you'll enjoy.
God, okay.
No, but this is actually a good game.
Hold on.
This is actually a good game. This is a good game.
Before I forget, okay, it's actually a good game. Before I forget though, I played a game for the if then contest winner or whatever from last month. And I saw the reviews on it. I was like, oh my God, overwhelmingly positive. And then I got done playing. I was like, what the fuck? And then I went, you know what? I'm going to check Rat Shaker again to see if that's changed. And I looked up Rat Shaker. Nope, still overwhelmingly positive for Rat Shaker. What was it, like 2,000, 3,000 reviews for Rat Shaker? Overwhelmingly positive.
I think that's mostly
2,000.
Kids. Oh, I would love to have Co weigh in on this as well. But did you see the latest drama about Final Fantasy XIV?
You have a fucking Rat Shake emote in your channel.
Oh, my mods must. That's not on me. I don't control my mods.
7TV, okay.
Yeah, it's 7TV. Looks like it's just on by default. I've never seen that Rat Shake before.
All right.
I've never seen that Rat Shake
Anyways, sorry. Final something?
Final Fantasy XIV drama. Have you seen or caught wind from the last this past week? They announced that they are removing a very popular mod by the name of chat. What the fuck is the name of the mod? I don't even know what the name of the mod is. That's how out of the loop I am. Oh, it's called Mare. 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 Often referred to as a Gooner mod, is basically a mod for like skins and character situations. Like kind of something that the ERP community would be into, ultimately. Which that might upset some people hearing that because it's kind of a short-sighted way of approaching it, but. It did a bunch of other things within the modding community, but Square said, no, don't use it anymore. They banned it, and they banned a bunch of people that were using it, and it has, like, upset the entire community one way or the other. So much so that now they are review bombing it on Steam. And so Final Fantasy, I think, at least when I looked at it, was at. It's so hard to search on Steam because I type in like FF14, it didn't work. You have to type Final Fantasy
XIV works.
Yeah. Sorry for that audio chat. Yeah, it's currently sitting at mixed right now.
Mixed, yeah, 49% positive.
Yeah. Long term, it's
87%
87% positive with 58,000 reviews, but currently mixed. Yeah. And people are just citing it, because of the mod being removed. And chat is clarifying. I'm glad they're giving me this clarification. I'm happy to restate it. The mod was a mod sharing tool, meaning that if you are using ERP mods or boob mods or whatever, that you still can use them. It's that you can't have it shared with other people, I guess, is what it does. So it cuts down on that process, I suppose. So that's why people are upset. It's so funny, though, to read the reviews, at least for me. I went through a lot of these Steam reviews and laughed about it because it's like people like dogging on the game, and then it shows their like game. Like this guy wrote a negative review. He has 10,000 hours in the game. He's like, nope, thumbs down. It's like, dude, you have 10,000 fucking hours. How can you what are we talking about, man?
No, you go in and change your review. I'm sure you can do that, right? You can in Steam. You can go in and change your thumbs up to a thumbs down. And like, how else? What other means do you have to show your displeasure that actually has a demonstrable like effect on the real world?
Yeah. It's for me, it's a strange thing to see people upset. I think it only adds to this like situation that 14 finds itself in right now, with people just being kind of upset with the game for one reason or the other, whether it's patch content or lack thereof, or the most recent expansion or whatever stuff that we've kind of talked about on the show before. But yeah, that's the latest out of the Final Fantasy XIV stuff, which is kind of also weird. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say the most recent patch, which is 2 weeks old, 7.3, is like one of their best post expansion patches in a very long time from a story content perspective. So I don't know, man. It's in an odd place. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV and WoW kind of like swap places every once in a while for what the community is upset about, because people are pretty upset about Final Fantasy XIV right now, but people are loving WoW. Their most recent update at Gamescom, Midnight, which is the new expansion, they announced and showed to great detail their new housing system. And people are going crazy over the fact that WoW's going to have a housing system. And admittedly, it wipes the floor compared to Final Fantasy's system on pretty much every level, right? Because everyone's going to get a house, right? Final Fantasy is gatekeep.
You don't have to lottery it or whatever.
There's no lottery. Like everyone's going to get a house. They go into neighborhoods. I think all the way up to 50 people in the neighborhoods. You can have a neighborhood with your friends. You have a neighborhood with your guild. The neighborhoods are going to have like different events in them that'll tie to like ongoing narratives within the game. So it just like wipes the floor with everything that Final Fantasy has done with housing. Granted, Final Fantasy's had housing in their game for 10 years, but I don't even know how they can like compete with the housing in WoW.
No, I remember like talking to you when I was playing it for however long.
Yeah.
Talking to other people about like the housing situation. Like you weren't guaranteed to get one at all, right?
Right. Yeah. It's a lottery system. You like gamba for it ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a terrible idea, but there had to be like a back end reason.
It's probably server space, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And WoW can probably handle it.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say it's server stuff and kind of like the system that Final Fantasy, the engine that it uses, and it's also on consoles. Like there's probably a bunch of factors that I think all kind of compound on it.
Yeah.
Everyone can get an apartment, but an apartment is like, I think, a room compared to a whole house. Let me see if I can pull up Annie Fuchsia's YouTube, because she was playing it at Gamescom. Sorry, I was away from the mic. She was playing it at Gamescom, and they showed it in like great detail here when it came to like what you can do. Showed all the different stuff in terms of how easy it is to add, change, the scope, the placement, the size, the search function. Like it's just very, very well done. I was super into the fact, and as I was watching this, like so many people in chat were like, well, fuck, I just resubbed. Like, they fuck.
I mean, okay,
they got me.
So the unseen benefits of this, like the benefit being you have your own place and you can decorate it, and you probably have like drops somewhere to get rare furniture.
You can you can craft
sure.
stuff. Yeah, you can craft stuff for it and find
but
recipes.
You said there's like community events, like are they gonna have like neighborhood like barbecues and stuff like that?
Yeah, you can like walk around outside in your neighborhood and see other players walking around and stuff like that.
Do you mow your lawn and like wave?
I don't know.
Hey there, friend. How's it going?
I don't know the.
How's it going? Firebird 42069 doing pretty good. Is that Kentucky bluegrass? Oh man, it's looking good this year.
I don't know the extent to what they're gonna have out there, but I think I think they're doing it the right way, and I think it's something that people are like excited about. Which WoW's like a game that thrives on the community's excitement. I think most games are, but WoW in particular, like when people are excited about WoW, that transcends World of Warcraft and like the MMO space and like bleeds into other games, and people are like, oh, fuck, like World of Warcraft's apparently good. And so they'll go back and like stop playing whatever game they're playing. Whether it's, a Valorant or a League of Legends, like there's so many different everyone's played WoW ultimately. So it's,
I love the idea of someone in your chat was talking about HOAs and WoW.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Your legendary mammoth mount it's supposed to be 5 feet from the curb. I don't want to be nitpicky about this, but it says right in the charter that you have to have it and you have to clean up after it. Is it licensed? Because if it's going to be visible on the street, it's got to have a license.
Yeah. It's funny because I was doing that in Final Fantasy the other day. I got this really large, obnoxious mount. That's like basically like a Gundam kind of. For those that play, it's the vacuum mount from the cosmic travel bullshit. Anyways, it's like it's the size of my house ultimately, and I have a mansion. And so I just stood in front of my house in the fucking giant thing, and there was players that were doing like loops around the housing area, because that's what you do in an MMO, of course. It's like run around the top of Orgrimmar Bank or whatever. That's the equivalent in Final Fantasy for some people. They stopped and looked at me and they're like, that mount's really obnoxious. And then they just kept driving. So I was that guy. I was the guy in Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
On my giant fucking mount, and they were the HOA. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
no, there's I really hope there's like there's actually like neighborhoods that are like, oh, we don't want to go to that neighborhood. That neighborhood it's a filthy neighborhood. We don't want to be there.
Well, I mean,
Whatever. Is there a drug in WoW that they would sell in those neighborhoods?
I mean, not a drug, but in Final Fantasy they have house parties, right? And that's like that's the unofficial ERP hot zone. Is these like house parties? You go to like a Friday night DJ club or something. That shit exists. People like advertise everywhere. And in World of Warcraft, they have Moonguard, which is a server, and you would go in. Is it Goldshire? It's the place like right outside of Stormwind, on the Alliance side, and it's like it's basically a brothel. Like people RP a full-on brothel. And so
wow, okay.
That stuff is going to get moved most likely to a housing zone.
So there's going to be a red light district
100%
created by players.
100% they're going to make that shit up. Without question, that shit's going to be made up. We would always joke about it back in the day, like, oh yeah, you've been on Moonguard the past couple of days. Is that where you've been? Blah, blah, blah. Now people are going to be like, nope. We went to so-and-so's neighborhood. It's always going to be like a bunch of fucking sex dungeons.
It's not going to be the red light. It's going to be the gold light district.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold light district. So, yeah. Anyways, it's wild to see the Final Fantasy. I don't know if it's an exodus. I mean, their player numbers are definitely down, but the review bomb.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That's been a thing. Chad, is there any other news that we haven't mentioned? Saw some Wildgate stuff. Saw Outer Worlds 2 stuff. We talked about Metal Gear. WoW Race to World First is over. I saw that. I think Team Liquid won.
World First what?
For the raid, the most recent raid.
Oh, there's a new one? Okay.
Yeah. They do that pretty frequently. Did you ever play that Deadlock game? The Valve hero shooter? Did you ever play that?
I don't think hero shooter does not sound like me.
Okay. I didn't think you did. It was the thing where there was like
oh, I have a gift. Someone gave me a gift for that or something.
Yeah, you have to have an invite for it. It got a big update. So for a while there, I would say almost a year ago. I don't even know how long it's been out in whatever phase of testing it is. People kind of stopped talking about it. It had a pretty small player base, but it was pretty active, and they were still pushing some updates. They pushed a really, really huge update this past week, and the player base has once again spiked. I believe they had 6 heroes, and there was a fan voting that took place for which hero was going to be shown. And the hero that won is called the Doorman. You might think, well, that's kind of a silly term. He's fucking awesome. It's basically a Portal character in Deadlock. Which is like a competitive hero shooter. So I don't know who
now, hold on.
This is.
This game is not out yet?
Nope. It's still in testing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still in testing.
No, this is actually the first I heard of it was yesterday when I looked at my whatever it's called, my gift.
It is a
Someone gifted it to me.
Let me tell you real quick. I'll make sure you never play it. It's a third-person MOBA.
No, I'm in. Absolutely. Let's go. Me and you. Let's fucking do this.
It's a third person.
You know what?
MOBA.
I've been really enjoying streaming and enjoying and feeling really confident about myself. I need something to just fucking knock me in the dirt. I need something to make me hate everything in myself at once. So let's go.
Yeah, this is it. Okay. All right. Fan-fucking-tastic.
No, I'm ready. I think I'm like the cycle. You know how things go in cycles? Like I'm ready for another TFT to make me feel like, man, I'm garbage at life and everything.
Fair. I'm trying to find the footage of it here. I got to scroll back just a little bit. Here it is. So so you could see the. These are the abilities of the doorman here for video viewers. He can make doors in the game, and just like basically portal doors, if you really think about it. And it's fucking game breaking in like the best ways possible because of how like you have to start thinking that way ultimately.
You have to think in portals.
Yeah, because he put a door there, he put a door there, and then you can push players through them and put them in like awkward positions. So it's almost like a completely different style of gameplay that I don't think is like existed in this style of MOBA yet. At least not that I've seen. It's like if Doctor Strange was done right.
You push like a trolley, like a baggage trolley at them and push them. Okay.
Yeah. And
now, is there like fall damage in this? Like, can you is that how it works? Like,
no, there's no fall damage, but there are things like objectives and whatnot that you can get to quicker with this, or you can like so like that's kind of like the Roshan. I don't know if you know what that is in MOBA terms. Or the Baron, you can like push people into it, that type of stuff. And his ultimate, let me see if I can find a video of his ultimate, which is also fucking badass. Ultimate. It's one of those ultimates where you, here you go. So he's fighting like a bot. It puts you into this like other space, and you have to solve the jumping puzzle and get to the end of it, or you take a shit ton of extra damage. And so you like leave the current game world and get put into this game world, which is kind of fucking cool.
I like that. That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's not something Doctor Strange in Marvel Rivals can do.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like they thought of like.
You put him in the mirror dimension. They already have it set up.
You totally could. Yeah. Now, I don't know if the jumping puzzle changes every time you're in there, or if it's
hold on.
If it's set.
Hold on. Let me properly react to this. I had these cards made up for when Co was watching the showcases, the future game showcases with us.
Oh.
And let me just see here. Let's see. There we go. Got that one. Dude.
Wait, do I have cards?
What is this? I'm in.
Wait, do I have a card? Or is it just cards?
Wow. No, it's just funny.
Okay.
They're just cards because
he does say the same things.
He has a stock set of things that he says a lot of times.
Yeah. No, so, he's probably
just fucking with it.
He's probably doing that right now, watching the recap.
Yeah. Oh, I'm 100%.
Yeah.
100%. He's watching this and going like, oh, dude, what is this? No, I made them up because while we're watching, like it's kind of a thing in my chat. Like every time he says it, chat like lights up with dude, like stuff like that. So like I made him up, and every time he did it, I would hold the flashcards, and sometimes I was just like, oh, there's another one.
He'll tag team them. Yeah, they'll combo. Yeah. They'll combo. No, it's funny because I've done the same thing in my chat as well. Whenever we have your world premiere, which is like your thing, and then we do the dude. That's like Co's biggest. He does the dude a lot when he's excited.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I definitely have some. But I don't know if they're that common. I'm actually in my head a ton.
You catch yourself.
Yeah.
You catch yourself afterwards and you're like, man, I said absolutely like 500 times. Like that last show I was watching. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And you're just like, stop saying that fucking word, dude. And it's like is another one that I catch myself over and over and over again. I cannot, like, if someone in chat points it out, I'm just
in my head
I want to say it more. You know, okay, quick, funny, short story.
Okay.
Who plays, he was in Doctor Who, he's Radagast the Brown. McCoy.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't.
McCoy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But I was doing a C2E2 in Chicago.
Yes.
Sylvester McCoy, thank you. Sylvester McCoy, that's his name.
Okay.
I was doing C2E2, which is their Comic-Con in Chicago, and I was scheduled to interview him. And that dude would not, he was so fucking funny. He would not relent on me saying awesome. And it just made me say it 10 times more. And I was so like flustered, like interviewing him.
Oh, because
so
he would
I
answer and he'd be like, awesome.
Yeah, I was interviewing
awesome.
him. I was like, awesome, dude. He's like, awesome? Is it awesome? And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. Like, oh, McCoy. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I've never done
Just
that.
kept calling me out over and over again.
There was, oh God, I don't think the footage exists anymore. There's probably a video, and I'm sure YouTube commenters will be able to find it. And I think I've told this story before, but I casted BlizzCon for StarCraft 2, I don't know, a decade ago at this point. It was me and Day 9, and we were doing the grand finals at BlizzCon in front of like, 20 or 30,000 people, whatever. And I was fucking insanely nervous. Like stage fright in front of 20 or 30,000 people. And it was the type of thing where we were on stage facing the audience.
Oh,
so we could see the audience as we're casting, right? No. So I was just on another fucking level of nerves.
You're gonna see their reactions to all your quips and your knowledge, and like, oh, you're just questioning and second guessing yourself the entire time. Like, is that true? Did I say something that was wrong?
Yeah. And I forget what it is. Someone in chat might be able to tell me. I think I was saying Sean. I think I was just saying Sean's name.
Right.
But I was saying it. There was a video, and I think they counted it. It was like 163 times that I said Sean in like a 30-minute period. And it was like that video hit the top of Reddit. It was the #1 spot on Reddit all with this video. And that was what I saw. That was what I saw when I went back to
was it just a supercut of you saying Sean over and over?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, how awful.
Is this it? Oh, well, no, this is just the broadcast here. Am I in this? Where is this?
Someone said it was from 2011, so that's a little more than a decade ago.
Yeah. This is BlizzCon. I thought me and Sean were, oh yeah, here we go. That's me. That's me and Sean all the way back there. It was a crazy set. I was very tired. Also, keep in mind, this aged JP was up till probably 5 a.m. drinking with his friends, and this final, this final was probably about 10 a.m. So I was pretty hungover.
This is JP faking it until he makes it.
Yeah, without question, without question. So. Yeah, I don't know if that's the end. Oh, it was the end. I hated this because they were like, there was a moment where, I don't even know where it happened, but there was a moment where Sean had to get up from the desk. And so I was left on the mic alone for like 3 minutes, and I had to fill.
Oh, that's awesome. You love that, don't you?
Yeah. Anyways, there's a supercut out there somewhere. We were talking about things that we said a lot. I think I said Sean like 160 times in a 30-minute or 40-minute match. So
that's
yeah. Every once in a while, you find things. That you say
when we were doing the the host workshop thing that they had, Twitch was doing, and I was one of the like teachers. I don't know what you call me, but like like imparting my experience on people who want to be hosts for Twitch or hosts for whatever. And they showed Anna showed a clip
Prosser,
of me, Anna Prosser, sorry. Which was she was like, this is how Zeke does his interviews. It's a totally different style from mine. My style is more like professional and stuff. His is more like chummy. And like, no, I was like, yes, that's absolutely true. I'm more chummy. I'm more like conversational. And And I'm not afraid to, put a joke out there and have it bomb or whatever, stuff like that. So she showed that to the audience, and I sat there and watched it. I was like, holy fuck. And I just sat there and counted like, stutter, 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 stutter. I was just mortified that you were showing this. And everybody was like, oh, that was a really good interview. It wasn't, though. It really wasn't. I was terrible. Like, do you hear me? Good Lord.
Yeah. Someone did find the video. It says BlizzCon, the video is entitled BlizzCon 2011 Finals in 10 Minutes, featuring the Sean-o-meter. One Sean every 48 seconds.
Oh, man.
The comments are brutal. The comments are brutal. This guy says, whoa, 18 broodlords popping there all the way up to 20. They're going to have to find a lot of snipe to deal with that. ... Sean, just when I thought it wouldn't be necessary, he throws it in there. Oh God, this is rough. JP sent me here, Sean.
That's why I never read comments on anything that I do.
It's funny.
Every once in a while, I'll get a comment that someone will tell me, hey, someone commented on your YouTube. It was nice. I'm like, oh, good. I'm not going to go ever read it. So if you're watching this on YouTube or watching any of my VODs on YouTube, just know that I'd never read any comments on my VODs ever, because I just can't. I will be too self-conscious to deal with it.
Yep. There's the counter.
Well, there it is, 115.
Yep. That's the end of us casting. Here we go. Sean made 117 BlizzCon 2011 finals hour and 34 minutes. Sean's per minute 124.
1.24 Sean's per minute.
Oh, fuck me. That's an oldie. That was posted 13 years ago on October 26, 2011. Fuck me. Well, let's talk video games. I don't know any other news.
Sure.
And I know.
We got 20 minutes. Let's talk video games.
Yeah. I actually know that you played a game that I was going to play. And chat very quickly pointed out, like, oh, no, don't play that game because it steals your data. And I was like, everything fucking steals your data.
Oh, the AI game. Yeah.
And it's like, no, specifically that right there steals your voice data. Like, that's it says it in the EULA. And I was like, fine, I guess I won't play it. The next day I see, like, you played it, Burke Black played it, like all these fucking streamers. And I'm like, man, they're having Lyric played it. Like, they're fucking, that looks so stupid and dumb and fun. How was this game, this AI game that you played?
Well, first of all, it's what was it called again?
It's a 4-word name.
Whispers from the Star. There it is.
Yeah.
Whispers from the Star. Yeah. So it's if you've ever played, there's an older, I want to say it's like a mobile iPad game or phone to iPad game. That's actually called Lifeline. And it's a story-based game where this space traveler contacts you and you help him through these situations. And then you have to wait, like, in real time for like him to contact you again, or them, whoever it is, to contact you again.
Yeah. And
this is very much like that completely like that model, where you start off this woman has crash landed on a planet, and you talk to her, and you get, like, first thing you have to do is, like, get her out of her escape pod. Like, how do I get out of my escape pod? And you say, like, look around for tools. She's like, oh, there are some tools here. And so maybe we could try using this wrench or whatever to get the bolts off the door. And you're like, yes, use the wrench to get the bolts off the door. And she's like, okay, oh, that worked. And, you move on. And it's so on and so forth. But she's also very programmed with AI responses to many, many other things with a bunch of filters.
What do you mean by filter?
Which is filter, meaning, like, she won't, like, respond to you. She'll say, like, if you're like, show me them titties, she's like, I don't think that's an appropriate conversation for this point in time. Like, that kind of filter.
Yeah.
Or, like, she won't say words, even if they're not not inherently vulgar or whatever, like breasts. I was trying to get her to say breast by talking about chicken, and she still wouldn't. She's like, this is not appropriate. I think I get, and she was like, you know, kind of intuitive, like, I think I know where you're going with this, and it doesn't seem like appropriate conversation. Like, oh wow, okay. So
you never got the AI to break, yeah.
No, but that's the thing. I'm not the you may think I'm the person to do that. I'm not.
Okay.
I want to play the game. You know, I wanted to like progress the game a little bit.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of fucking around with her and stuff like that. And I didn't, you know, people in chat were, you know, gooning and saying stuff like, you know, try to get her to take her top off or, you know, try to get her to, the funny thing is one of the, like, okay, I'm going to put my hands up for a spoiler if you plan on playing this game. So watch the screen, mute.
Okay.
But there's an achievement in the game. I don't know if do you care, JP?
No.
Okay, there's an achievement in the game to actually lead her to her death. Because I looked up the achievements.
Oh, wow.
And because I wanted to see, like, what are the achievements like in this game? So I looked them up and I started trying to get down one by one. And one of them is like, lead her to her death.
Wow.
And I was just like, weird, okay. Which means that there's perils in the game. It's not something that it doesn't break the game. That is expected to happen. Is that maybe you fuck up and maybe you walk her off a cliff or something weird. Okay, hands down, spoiler off.
Okay.
But yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it is. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of trying to guide someone off of an alien planet, and it's a mystery, and there's clues, and you know she'll walk and talk to you while she's like, I'm going to shut off the video feed. I'm going to walk up to the top of the mountain and see, you know, have a look around. And while she's doing that, it takes, you know, however many minutes of real time, quote unquote. But the whole time she's talking to you in text.
Oh, okay.
So this part that you're seeing right here is not the full, like all of it. You're not always talking to her character model. A lot of it, you're just talking to it like a text model, but you speak to the phone or speak to the communicator or whatever. And the shit of it is, though, like, it is real suspect. They don't come right out and say, like, so what was your mother's maiden name? Maybe the name of the first pet. Maybe the name of the street you grew up on. But it's not that far. It's close enough to shit like that.
I heard it was
asking probing questions. To be like, now, wait a fucking second here.
I heard
you
it did
sound
that,
like a fish.
Yeah. How does it seem like that the game would do that? Does it?
It's arguable.
Yeah.
It's not. It's far enough away. It's okay. It makes enough sense in the story, like. That you would want to get to know the person that's guiding you, right?
Yeah.
So it makes kind of like plot sense to be like, okay, I don't know who you are. You caught my signal. Tell me a bit about yourself. And then the questions follow, and they follow pretty logically. They're not like illogical questions, but they're definitely like, tell me what your mother was like. And I'm like, where are we going with this? You know, what about you know, what are your hobbies? What are your interests? I'm like, you're selling this shit?
Did you?
But from my point of view, I'm like, fuck. I'm on social media, man. I do. Everybody's tracking my data. Like, if you're gonna send me targeted ads, whatever.
Yeah. Did you only play through it once?
I didn't actually play all the way through it.
Well, but sorry, did you only like?
Yeah, I only fired it up once.
I didn't watch.
But,
like, I'm curious. I didn't watch you play it. I didn't watch Berkeley. I just know you guys played it. I'm actually, and this is actually talking to the viewers out there that potentially may have watched both. Was it the same gameplay? Like, or were they just was the AI just asking completely different things? Like, that's kind of what I'm curious about is was it railroaded to keep the questions and the player doing kind of the same thing, or could you just completely break it?
I think there was definitely like some stock like small talk, get to know you stuff.
Okay.
But also the AI would bring up stuff that you mentioned, like, oh, you mentioned this earlier. So what is your favorite type of video game? Like if you tell her you're a video game player, like there's some intuitive stuff like that. So like, while it may be completely harmless and innocent, or I mean, not harmless and innocent, you know, in quotes, because I'm sure they're using, according to, I mean, if you're looking at the EULA, they're using your voice to do stuff like data.
Yeah, it's a language learning model, whatever. So it learns from the conversations that you two have.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, credit for being upfront about it, and it didn't seem egregious. It wasn't blatant. It wasn't that it was on the edge of being, I'm trying to get to know you, and it reminded me of, it was a little bit more suspect than having like, you know, like a D&D session when you're sitting down with the characters across the table for the first time. Like, well, what do you do? Oh, I'm a ranger and I do this. Oh, really? What kind of ranger? Where are you from? From the forest? Like, it was a little bit further than that, but not too far to get me going like Alt F4 immediately. You know?
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you just gave it that information. Like if you were just like, hey, my phone number is blah, 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 blah. Even if you gave it a fake number, what it would do.
The funny thing is, I tried to get that out of her. I tried to. Like,
you tried to get her phone number.
I tried to couch it in like, hey, so I'm so interested about you. Do you have any pets? And if so, what were their first names? You know, like I started doing that to her, and she would say it. She came up with stuff on the fly. My mother's maiden name is this. My pet's name is this. So, just to be safe. And I would recommend you do the same thing, but just to be safe, I lied about everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And by the end of it, she thought my name was Dennis. So she was calling me, hey, Dennis, listen, Dennis. Okay, I'm Dennis now. Sounds good.
Yeah. Did it have like proper voice inflection and everything? Like, did it sound like, it
was actually really good. Yeah.
Did you ever pierce the veil of, it doesn't feel like I'm talking to an AI anymore?
It's hard to get out of that
mode.
Oh,
it's incredibly hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you're streaming as well, but yeah.
Yeah, but no, the inflections, the way there was definitely still some like, AI has a tendency to like mash things together. So like if there's a haha, and then the next word, they're like really close together. They're like, she would go, haha, but seriously, you know, like super quick.
There's no pause.
Pause between there, that kind of shit. But it was really good.
I saw,
as far as AI goes, it's probably the best AI voice game that I have played.
Okay.
I mean, as far as the AI being convincingly human.
Yeah.
But yeah, it never like fully took me out of the mode of thinking or of knowing that it was AI because of the interstitials that it had, these parts.
Got it. Okay.
Because it would go, I'm on camera, and then stop. And I'm not talking to someone, I'm playing a game. But you can have it. The good thing they did that other games like this didn't do, that are like idle or real time, you can set it to be real time, and it will give you like an estimate of how long she's going to take. It's going to take me, 4 hours to climb this mountain, to get to the top. So you can chat in the meantime. I don't know if you can actually chat for 4 hours, but they truncate the time. They cut it down to like a manageable like size, and there's no dead air. There's no pausing. Because in a lot of those games, you just have to wait. You just sit there and wait with no communication until they contact you again. This one, you can take that part of it out.
Got it. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it I think we're gonna start seeing a lot more of this, to be honest. There was a I don't know if it's because I clicked on it or like how algorithmically it found me, but there's a TikToker that's kind of gaining traction, I guess, or at least I've seen them. And it's a MetaQuest app. I think it's MetaQuest. And he records his view, and it's him like making breakfast or doing the dishes or, mundane task around the house. And there's this goblin creature called Merv that follows him around the house in VR, but he's an AI. And he reacts to you and he talks to you about your day while you're doing these mundane tasks. And like,
now hold on, is this VR or AR?
It's AR, but you're wearing a VR headset, I guess, ultimately. Like you're wearing a MetaQuest headset, but it's using your camera to see your world.
You're seeing the real world.
The real world. Okay. Yeah, but there's like a little goblin dude following you around. And he's like I said, he's asking you about your day. He's talking to you about things. He's asking you like, why are you putting that into the recipe? Where'd you learn this recipe for? Like all this fucking weird shit. And I'm thinking like, this will probably be a thing. Like this is gonna catch on. This is gonna be like the norm moving forward is this idea of like AI companionship. And not even in like the sexual way, but just in the like a person following you around the fucking room. I could totally fucking see that.
No, I mean,
and it's kind of creepy, but I'm kind of into it. I don't know. It's
if
weird.
You've never seen the movie Her,
yes, it's very much that.
It's a wonderful movie, and it's so telling, and it's kind of, it's just emotional, and it's very good.
Yeah,
like I'm not the hugest Joaquin Phoenix fan, but he does a really good job in it.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's Chet makes someone says your own Jarvis. It really like the idea of Jarvis in the MCU and the Marvel world when he's in the movies and when he's talking to him, like it comes across like, fuck, that's so cool, man. Like he's talking to Jarvis. He's like Jarvis seems cool. He's presented as this cool thing. But then when you actually think about what that would be like, it's kind of terrifying. Right?
No, and that's
but it's also kind of cool. Like I don't know.
It's weird to think about that. Like it's so weird. It's weird to put yourself in that position. And people who have AI companions are kind of weird, right? And then you think like one of the biggest, arguably star of the MCU, Iron Man. That's all he does. He talks to Jarvis more than he talks to about anybody.
Yeah,
like maybe even Pepper.
Yeah. It's strange. I feel like that, not to be like too grandiose and too dramatic about it, but over the next 10 or so years, that for me is going to be the personal, fuck, I don't know how to feel about this. Cause like that thing is, causing mass, electrical cost somewhere in West Texas and is using thousands and thousands of gallons of water to cool down some AI data center. But I do sure feel better about having someone to talk to in the morning while I make my eggs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. There's a conflict there. It really is odd for me. And I guess what most likely will happen will be that they will push down the information of how much energy and how much water it's using and all that stuff, and we just won't hear about it. Yeah. And we'll just accept it as the norm.
And we will we'll be there to watch the birth rates plummet.
Well, that's already happening. I saw a
I know.
yeah, I saw in Japan. The AI are not, I think it might have been AI dolls. It was showing that there's like a massive issue in general with birth rate in Japan, which is an ongoing story. It's been for for some time, but now these like companions, which someone apparently got married to a couple of years back.
Yep. Heard about that,
and that was like a national story. Like it's becoming more and more real. It's a strange thing. Do you use any form of AI in your ongoing day?
No.
I used it because I was curious this past week. And I don't mind sharing how I used it. I opened up ChatGPT.
This is like a first-time drug story. It's like
it is.
You're a little bit embarrassed about it, but okay. Listen,
because
I tried Coke for the first time. Don't judge me.
It's
Don't
not
judge
embarrassing.
Me.
It's there's like a guilt that is associated with it. At least for me. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else.
No, but it's in our world. AI has Yeah, it has a cloud.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
So I opened up ChatGPT and I was like, I'm curious if you can compare a normal breakfast for me, which is X items from Starbucks. I gave it the items and the amount of items, and I said, and then I've been making breakfast my own. These are the items I'm using, included the brand names, included the amounts to like the best of my knowledge. Can you please compare the nutritional value of each and give me a breakdown? It took all the information, took about a second. It gave me a detailed spreadsheet breakdown of the nutrients, which, you know, it's not something I couldn't go do myself. And I kind of know where it gathered the information. It went to Starbucks website, pulled down the nutritional value of all of the stuff that I listed. It went and found the products that I gave it for the home cooked meal, pulled down all the nutritional value, did the math on like how much I was using and all that stuff. And it said, here's what you're getting from Starbucks. Here's what you're getting from your home cooked meal. Your home cooked meal is X amount better because of all of this nutritional value. By the way, if you're doing this for health reasons, you could substitute X for your home cooked meal and you'd get X% more nutritional value. And I was like, why am I not doing this for everything else? Like, that was the most convincing argument I've ever had for stop eating that shit every morning, because the numbers are right there. And it doesn't like, there's no like human judgment for it when it comes to the AI. It's just, here's the number.
Yep, cold facts.
Yeah. And it's like that was the, and then my mind was like, well, how accurate is this?
I wonder how many people like, they put it hypothetically. They go, ChatGPT, I have a friend who eats Starbucks for breakfast every morning. It's not me, but I have a friend who does this. Now, what would happen if I told this friend to make this breakfast instead? Would that friend be better off doing that? How much money would this friend save?
Yeah. And of course, the first thing that came to mind was like, well, how accurate is all this stuff? But I feel like the accuracy inherently should just improve over time with the technology improving, as long as someone's not fudging the numbers for like a capitalist sake of like, you should buy this brand over this brand because Jimmy Dean makes the best sausage, right? Like there's no capitalistic endeavor or bias there. But yeah,
for anyone out there saying like, yeah, we know there's other apps that can do this. We know you can do it yourself if you look at the back of the nutrition facts, or you can Google it and shit like that. But like, ChatGPT is like one-stop shop for.
It took me less than a minute to do what I just did, and for it to spit that out. If I did all that myself,
it is astounding.
Yeah. It took 30 minutes to an hour for me to go and do all that research. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why it's kind of the same scenario with this shit, where it's like, would I play a game where it's not how well a character is written, it's how good is the AI language learning model to make an interesting character?
No, the one thing that that has enticed me, one thing that kind of enticed me was we've been at a role-playing table together. We've shared that before. Yeah. And how rare and wonderful it is when you can actually get that together.
Uh-huh.
But think if an AI program could do an adventure for you, which it's already proven that it can do, and you could play tabletop games without having to get like a whole group of 5 or 6 people together.
That probably already exists. You can probably already do
it does.
That.
I've seen it. Like I've been delved too deep into it, but it's just that was fascinating to me. I'm like, oh man, I could like, that might be really fun. That was the first time I was like enticed.
Yeah.
To maybe do like play around with AI.
I think almost any individual could find some situation that is personal to them where they would be enticed by it, whether it's what I just said, whether it's what you just said. Like there's some form where they could think about the ability to find that thing and make it personal with them. And it's kind of fucking scary because I think if you were told that, like, yeah, you can just play D&D right now with these 4 AI people and they'll be completely unique and blah, 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 you'd probably be like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like how quick it's going to be like an instant yes for the majority of people. And that's kind of scary at the end of the day, because I don't know what that means for the ramifications of it all when it comes down to it. So it would also be kind of cool. You brought up the idea of D&D. How cool would it be if you're playing D&D with 4 real people, 4 friends, and you had a 5th player that was like an AI that in the game was an AI.
Was also an AI.
Yeah. And that was what you told it to be. Like, I'd be kind of fucking cool.
That'd be intriguing.
Yeah. I wonder how that would go. I don't know. If it could somehow have like directive or something from the DM to like be coy or be secretive about something or don't mention something, like, I don't know. The possibilities of that are kind of crazy. It would be kind of insane. So that's why when I saw that whispers from the Star game, I was like, wonder how good it is. I wonder if it's actually worthwhile and playing. How long did you end up playing it? Like an hour or 45 minutes?
Looks like 102 minutes.
Okay. No intention of going back to it?
Hour and 40.
Didn't like grab you?
Now that you bring it up, there is a part of me that wants to go back and see where the story ends.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much is there, but there's a world where, you know, in the near future that I pick it up again and give it another look and see if I can get her, you know, rescued or off the planet or whatever the hell the end game is for that. But it was difficult to get over the creepy factor.
Yeah. Oh no, there's definitely a thing that you have to get over. Yeah. That was when I was like, you remember the Maya AI that I brought up a long time ago? It was a conversational AI.
Yes.
It was basically that.
I tried that too, yeah.
Yeah, it was basically that. What do you think it was better than that? Was it different? Like, can you compare it at all to that?
It was better because it was gamified. It's there's a plot and a goal.
Okay.
I had much more fun than I did because I fucked around with Maya for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. This one, you know, had captivated me for an hour and a half, and it was fun. And I was more interested in beating the game than I was in trying to, you know, get the AI to say or do, you know, awful dumb shit.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
I would. Yeah. I mean, not that I wouldn't be entertained by that, but you may think that I'm I might be the biggest pervert on this show, but when it comes to a video game, like, I want to play a game, you know?
Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. I also wonder what would happen, like how different that game, since it's a language learning model, how different that game will be if you play it 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 2 years from now.
I was curious about it too. I wonder if it adapts, if it changes.
Yeah. If it finds, God, if it like learns from a developer perspective that more people stick around if she acts this way, if she starts to act that way for the dev's sake, for player retention, right?
I just picture it like learn from hours and hours and hours of playing with other people around the world, and you come back to it like a year later, and the first words out of her mouth is, "I'm not taking my top off. Don't ask."
I mean,
now that that's out of the way, can you help me get off this planet?
or the game starts and it's like, so I'm not a Nazi, but how do you feel? Like it's totally gonna go
You know what
one
else
way.
I found in the
dude.
toolbox? I found some pamphlets. Have you heard the good news?
Oh my God! You know that a huge percentage of people that are playing that game are trying to like skew it to go down a certain path. It's just human
of course.
nature.
Well, I mean, it's just like the Darth Vader AI doing random racist stuff. Like,
yeah. That's where it goes. That's what they do.
yeah.
All right, the game I wanted you to check out is this game, which you might have played for. It's not called Whispers from the Star. This is called Void / Breaker.
Void Breaker.
Yeah. Have you played this before?
I believe. No, I don't think I played it. It's on my wish list though.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it on a showcase or something.
Yeah,
that looks pretty neat. It's an FPS, so I'm not sure if it's for me, but my favorite game of all time, BioShock, is an FPS. So, there's some good ones out there that I like.
So, solo dev, which is it's got that going for it. Roguelike.
Right. Okay.
Incredible graphics.
Sure.
Destruction.
I see.
Which is paramount to the gameplay. The way that the destruction works, which I didn't quite get at this time, is when a building or an explosion falls down on an enemy, then when you kill said enemy, it drops HP. That's how you get HP back in these runs, is by like comboing these kills. This is the very, very beginning of the tutorial. I believe it is UE5. For those they're asking.
Were you sponsored for this or just found it?
Nope. It was. I saw it actually. Funny enough, like I get a lot of game suggestions, and I guess my algorithm knows that it works, but I get them from TikTok, where it's just like some random person. Skin Teen is actually on my feed a lot, and I don't follow. Them. They actually are on there because they're like, "Hey, I checked out this game, and this is what it is. It's blah 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 blah," and that's how they get a lot of their stuff, a lot of their views there. But I think I had seen this at something like you said, some show once upon a time. But yeah, it's really intriguing, and I didn't play it for that long. I played it for one run at the end of a broadcast. I think I saw Lyric was playing it today. It's on Game Pass, which is another positive thing that a lot of people have going for it. And I think it actually reviewed quite well. It's got that thing going story-wise where, it's like an AI overlord that's making you do all these runs, and you're locked in there for a lifetime, and then like the unknown AI hacker gets into your mix, and you start like rebelling against the system, and that's kind of the premise of the story. I'll pause the footage right here. This is like how the game works from the roguelite perspective. You get different rewards, and for each weapon you get, you put in these you slot in these different variables for weapons. And so like this one gives me a red dot on the weapon, but some of the other ones that I've seen are like your bullets ricochet, or your bullets slow, or your bullets have an electric thing on it, or all that type of stuff. And there's also like clever little dialogue things in a lot of the mods too that you can go and look at. Here, I'll skip ahead towards more of
I like it when they take the extra effort to make the mods sound fun or funny. Like what was that one I just saw?
Oh yeah,
like the name of it. Like they take the little extra effort to say like this mod is called Kicking the Balls, and this is what it does.
Yeah. I got a mod in the first run here. We'll see it in just a sec. Where it's like, I forget the name of it, but at the bottom of it, the mod turned my gun, which usually has 14 ammo in the mag, to 1 ammo, to 1 bullet. But you do, I think I did 200% more damage with it, and then it would reload. And then at the bottom of the mod, it said never going to give you up. And so it was like,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that shit. There's a lot of Easter eggs, schematics, and stuff.
I dig it.
That are hidden around. And then the game plays a lot like Returnal, which I hadn't seen done before yet.
Loved Returnal.
But yeah, if I skip forward here, you can see like the giant spinning laser.
Yep.
Those things pop up and you can't kill them and you have to dodge them. If I get into the gameplay here, I think it's gonna go super bitrate crazy. But it starts, there's flying objects which shoot out bullets in like a sphere, which very much Returnal in nature in that regard. So I might play more of this. I might check it out offline if I don't play it online. Because you can just destroy that whole fucking house if you want to. And that's like part of the game is if you destroy that house, anything that's in it is going to take shatter damage and it's going to, be able to drop HP and all that stuff. And you kind of have is it control where you have the fling? You could like suck things in and shoot it out. Yeah. It's very much got
Someone
that.
in my chat said it's a lot like a roguelite control.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you were trying to,
What?
Same mind, man. You saw the pillars holding up the house and you were trying to bullet
Oh yeah, I was
through
trying
them.
to shoot it. Yeah. Yeah, without question. I'm trying to go forward just a little bit. I didn't play too deep in the levels. There's this one where it drops like the corrupted mods. I think. Yeah. See, that's the never gonna give you up one hit wonder weapon mod.
There it is.
And that slots in and does all this stuff. There's more Returnal stuff. Here you go. So you can see the like little sprites that are coming out from the different enemies.
Oh, yeah, that's very Returnal.
Yeah, and I didn't see a boss. I don't know how the boss fights are, but I've only heard good stuff from everyone that's played it. And like I said, it reviewed very well. So it's called Void/Breaker. It's on Game Pass. It's on PC. I'm assuming if it's on Game Pass, it's also on Xbox, but I'm not. Don't clock me on that. Go do your own research. Ask your own AI to find you that information. It's cool though. It's a fun game. Chat's saying not on Xbox. That's my AI. We have chat. We cheat here as streamers.
Yeah, we do.
It's cool. Yeah. And I'm sure it gets really fucking hard given that this is the second room that I was in and I died. Very quickly.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just bad also. I don't know.
Did you say you did or didn't get to a boss fight?
Did not. The boss was like 10 rooms deep, and I died on the second room.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I died on the second fucking room. It was a lot. I didn't quite grasp the healing mechanics because your grenade has like a 3-second cooldown, and so you're basically just supposed to be chunking your grenades to smash or blow up the building so they drop on all the enemies. And I was just like, I'm going to aim down sats and shoot this thing. And it's not really how you're supposed to play the game. It's supposed to be more combo oriented, where you're flinging grenades or flinging boxes at stuff and those are exploding and all that stuff. So seems really cool though. And the fact that it's a single dev is shocking to me. Because anytime it's a single dev is shocking, but a game that looks and runs this well is standout, I would say. So that is Voidbreaker. What else? I know are you done with Morrowind? Did you see credits roll in Morrowind?
Yes, I did. I found out if you can kill a god, and you can, in fact, kill a god.
Yeah.
It wasn't a grand and intoxicating innocence like I thought. It was fun. It was good. It was really neat to go back. I didn't do any of the other shit that I did because Morrowind, I don't know if I've said it on the show, but I've said it on my stream, but Morrowind might be, it's up there for games that I've put the most hours in ever. Because I had it at a time where I had it on my regular, the first Xbox. No S, no X, no 360, just the regular black Xbox with that huge fucking controller. And I played 1,000 hours.
The fucking Duke, the best controller ever.
Yep. But I played a shitload of it back in the day, and I didn't do any of the side stuff. Now, I told my audience, when I played Morrowind the first time, I didn't know there was a main quest, because after I got to the town where you talk to the Blades guy for the first time,
he was like,
he said his first thing was, go out, gain some experience, maybe join a guild. And I did that. And I did that for hundreds of hours. I did everything. And I will say, I played it with mods, with one big mod pack, which is it kept the game vanilla, but it added so much QOL to the vanilla game. So everything, all the quests went the same, and it didn't change anything. Didn't change your movement speed. So you had, if you played Morrowind before, the boots of blinding speed, the boot hack that you can do, and you can have 200 speed from the very beginning. It's not like a cheat. It's a thing that's in the game. If you know how to do it, I wouldn't play it without it. But everything else is the same. So when my boots would break, I'd be at the normal speed that you walk at. Holy shit, dude. That's where most of my hours went.
Yeah.
Most of the hours, I didn't realize that, but most of the hours I spent in my youth, or not my youth, but when I was younger, playing Morrowind, half of them, easily half of them were just spent walking and or sprinting as best I could from place to place. But once you solve that problem, the game really opens up. I didn't do any of the side quests. Oh, sorry. Getting back to the story. Like, I went to the Blades guy. He was like, go out and do guilds and stuff. I did that for hundreds of hours. And I was like, where's the ending to this game? How does this game get over?
Yeah.
And I went back to page 3 of my journal, which back in the day, they didn't have it like categorized.
Sure.
It was just as you get them.
Yeah.
So I went back hundreds of pages in my journal to find one of the first quests and where it left off. And I go back to Caius Cosades or whatever. Yeah, he was glitching.
Yeah, it happens.
And he was like, so have you been out? I didn't mean for you to go out for years and then come back. I just meant go meet a couple of people and then come back to me. And then because the main story quest was fucking stupid easy from then on.
Yeah.
It just ran through everybody. But this time around, I didn't do any of that. I just mainlined the quest. Man, it was fun. It was really fun. This is one of the part of the mod is that you can watch the Silt Strider fast travel.
Oh, and it actually goes through the world.
Yep. You walk through the world. It's a little janky looking, but it's cool that like you actually can just stand on top of the Silt Strider and watch him as from Balmar to Aldrune.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and just, enjoy the ride.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was super fun. I had a blast. All of the memories come flooding back, like this guy. Stupid. Oh yeah, stupid. Oh, so many things. You're like, oh, I remember this guy. I remember this item. I remember this. Remember that. Everything. And then I did. So I beat the main game and beat Dagothar, and then went and did one of the expansions, the Tribunal. I did. Yeah. I still have Sheogorath, the Blood Moon expansion that I haven't touched yet, but that I'll keep that in my pocket for a rainy day.
Yeah.
But man, it was fun. It was just a walk down memory lane, and what spurred this on was during CD-ROMathon, someone sent me Morrowind.
The original disc, yeah.
The original disc of Morrowind. And I started playing, and I played it for a day. Like, man, it'd be really fun to play some modded Morrowind.
I'm
going to do that.
That happens with streamers, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And people were like, they just kept, hey, what about modded Morrowind? Well, I'm playing this. What about that? And finally the day came. I'm going to do modded Morrowind. And credit where credit's due to Dan's Gaming. Because I knew if there was one motherfucker out there who's going to know what mods to get and what,
dude, I bothered him. I was like, give me the fucking New Vegas mods, you ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't say it as aggro as that, but I was like, please, Dan, I need the mods. And then I was like, just go use Wabba
Jack. Yep.
Wabba Jackie. Yeah, that's.
Yep.
I was like, okay, I'll use that.
That's what I use too. I use Wabba Jack.
Gotcha.
But there's all kinds of other things you can do. Open MW, which is Open Morrowind. There's all kinds of different mod programs and installers and stuff. But I ended up doing hold on. I fuck up this name because it's a strange name to me. Oops. It is called Kezima. Kezyma.
Okay.
and it's just called Morrowind Remastered is the name of the mod.
Okay.
And it cleans everything up, everything looks better, everything flows better. Speaking of AI, one of the best things about this, one of the very best things about this, Morrowind was so much reading. I don't know if you played it back in the day, but it was just a few voice lines and just reading. Everybody said, this has AI. It has AI voice reading. So you go up to somebody, every line that they say, I think the number was like 62% of the game is now voice acted because of this mod. And it is AI, and you will notice it's AI, but it's good enough where you're like, you stand back and go, God damn. Yeah. That's pretty good. The inflections, the sound of their voices, stuff like that. They read off all the lines that you would normally have to read yourself. They say them to you. It's great. It made the game so much better. Just hearing their voices and being able to like look away and still understand what the plot was.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where
it's text to speech, but it was like with their voices and their inflection. So sometimes, you hear a Khajiit and it was like their Khajiit voice was pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's fucking AI, man. It's fucking getting in everything. It pisses me off because the morality of my brain is like, no. Don't get excited about it. Meanwhile,
I know.
It's like, the new Google Tint, you can now just like have a conversation and have live translation when you're talking to someone.
Yeah.
And it has their voice, but speaking your language. It's just a thing now. Like, yeah, I could see that being applied to so many old games.
Well, and you say that, like, that's one of the things that I'm honestly like, I'm looking forward to using AI generative, whatever it's called, to travel to foreign countries and not needing to ask if anyone speaks English.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, there's rudimentary ways to do it now, but the flow of it and how quickly it happens is just getting better and better and better. And that's going to be so wonderful for communication and stuff. I mean,
yeah. Let me ask you, I'll ask you the golden question and we can move on from it has nothing to do with Morrowind, but if you could have a chip put into your brain to where you could speak any language and understand any language, would you do it?
I mean, would anybody not? I mean,
yeah, that's I agree.
No, I mean, is there a reason not to?
I don't know. I didn't say that there's downsides, but yeah. If there's like a battle,
but a chip in the brain though. A chip in the brain, yeah. Any brain surgery is gonna be risky, sure. But if it's as common a practice and as safe as LASIK is still. I mean, there's horror stories, of course, but it's relative, generally regarded as a safe procedure, right?
Yeah. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Meta and Neuralink, this week.
No, I'd love to speak. That's one of the superpowers that is on the list of, like, if you could have any superpower, like, I would be able to speak any language and communicate with anybody.
That'd be fucking
because that is
crazy,
one of my
right?
biggest. It's one of my biggest anxieties about traveling, or it used to be. It's not anymore, but one of my, 20 years ago, my biggest anxiety was going to a country that doesn't speak English and not being able to fucking talk to anybody or get around.
Sure.
Not only is it difficult, but it's also lonely.
Yeah. I agree. What else? I saw you chatting about this because someone in chat asked if I was going to talk about it. Gods, Death, and Reapers. How do you feel about that name?
Yes.
By the way, how do you?
We talked about how, like, man, you could do better than that. But I will say, on its side, like, on the plus side, you're not gonna forget it. Like,
no.
You play Gods, Death, and Reapers, like Love, Death, and Robots. Yeah, sure.
Dude, I did it. So I was sponsored for this game, full disclosure, and during the sponsor, I was like, "Yep." So guys, we're gonna be playing God, Death, and Robots today. And I just I didn't know that I said that. I just went on, and everyone in chat, they did the thing where everyone just robot question mark.
Yep. Robots?
What are you guys talking about? I said Reapers. I didn't say this. I probably got that wrong multiple times. I apologize to the
I think
to the sponsors.
their biggest the biggest fuck up they did with the title of the game is putting a plural, a singular, and then a plural. Don't do that.
Well,
Do God's Reapers and Death. How about that? That flows way better, and people will never say God's Deaths and Reapers.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. That actually might solve the whole thing.
I bet it would.
Yeah. Anyways, what is God, Death, and Reapers? This is a PvPV extraction ARPG.
That's what intrigued me about it.
Yeah.
An extraction ARPG, and it looks fantastic. Like I dig the look of it. It's a little drab, a little gray, but
it's a little early as well. The other, and I'll say this right out of the gate, because for a lot of people, it's gonna leave a bad taste in their mouth, or give them a bad taste, I guess. This is from the Wolcen devs. Yeah, a lot of people do not like Wolcen and what happened with Wolcen, but
now Wolcen are. Why do I know that name?
They made an ARPG called Wolcen a while back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean you could see in chat there's already the mixed opinions about Wolcen devs.
Okay, I must not have never played it.
It didn't. I don't know. It was in the back of my mind, and it was one of those things where part of the sponsor shout out, like the ad read, was from the devs that made Wolcen, and I was like, I don't know if you guys want to be like adding that to the pitch, because it's not doing you any favors anytime I bring it up. But I'll keep saying it because that's what I'm paid to do. Some people liked it, but a lot of people didn't like it. Anyways, it's an ARPG. The classes are tied to the weapons that you bring into each run. It's very much like an extraction shooter where before you start the run, you set up your gear, you bring in the items, the healing pots, the bandages, the weapons, and then once you get in game, as you kill things, your character levels up. You choose abilities, which ones you want to upgrade. Those abilities are set in stone because of your weapon, as well as gems that you add to the weapon. So every single run, you'll have the same abilities, unless you're using a different weapon and different gems. So you can kind of like have that into your build, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. Enemy-wise, there are enemies throughout the world. The world's decently big, at least on the one map that's in this alpha build right now. It's probably, I would say at the speed that you're seeing in game, it's probably 4 to 5 minutes to cross from the one point to another, to cross the whole thing, just so you understand the size and scope. I just pulled up the map right there so you can see it a little bit better. It's pretty big. I can skip to some of the later gameplay of it. I stuck around actually after the sponsors, so that if anything bodes well for how interested I was in the game. But yeah, players are out there in the world, and when you see another player, you can just PvP them. They can just come up and attack you, and sometimes you're in the middle of fighting an enemy, AI-controlled enemy, and sometimes you happen upon them fighting, and that's just kind of how it goes. That's the premise of an extraction shooter, so it can be kind of frustrating for people.
Sure.
I'm playing a caster. I played a caster for the majority of my playthrough. The caster abilities that I had definitely felt more PvE inclined. That is to say that when I got into PvP, I didn't feel properly equipped where they had like stuns and things like that. I didn't have that option, or I didn't have that as an option. I did have a heal and I had kind of a knockback and things like that. But it was basically like you're playing the first couple of levels of like a Path of Exile character, and then PvP starts, and then you start to think, my inventory's full, I should probably extract. I should probably get the fuck out of here. And that was basically how every round went for I guess an average round was about 15 to 25 minutes. And then I would like go back to the home base. And of course it has the base upgrades to where you can make like a smithy, workshop. There's like, I think all in all, probably like 6 or 7. And then there's like a challenge, and there's different gods, hence the name. The god right now that's in game is Radikasker or whatever, the squirrel from God of War, whatever, however you pronounce that guy's name. Yeah, he's a Norse.
The world tree squirrel.
Yeah, he's a Norse deity. He's the guy that gives you quests right now in the game, and I'm assuming they're going to add a bunch more. You're working for death.
Tusker.
Yeah, there you go. You're working for death right now, and you are a reaper. So, all in all, though, I was intrigued. It's alpha. I hope that's how big the map is. That was a great shot of it, actually. Let me go back a little bit. I was intrigued by it. I hope they have like a queuing system to where I can queue with buds in the future. Because
does it encourage you to is there parts where you would work together with other people to take down elite enemies or something?
If you look in the top left there, you see how it's that little quadrant with a timer in the center?
Yeah.
Every time it hits one of the like true cardinal directions, so like west and then south and then east, the world like levels up, and I think the mobs get harder. I only existed after the world leveled up once, and then my inventory was full, so I got the fuck out, because not only are you finding items and whatnot, like wearable items, you can also loot just wood, iron, mushrooms, different things, so that when you go back to your base, you can like craft potions and weapons and armor and all that stuff. So your inventory fills up pretty quickly.
Is the inventory slotted like a regular RPG where like a piece of armor takes up 6 squares?
Yeah.
Or is it like 1 square per?
Depending, yes. Basically, like some of the weapons take up 2x3 or 2x4. Some of the armors take up 2x2, 2x3, like that type of stuff.
Does it auto sort for you?
There is an auto sort. Well, there is an auto sort in your bank, but not in your personal stash. So like when you're out there
on the fly, you have to Tetris it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you go back to your your vault, there's an auto sort button. Which is very useful, because otherwise you're
do you come back? I'm not familiar with a bunch of extraction stuff. Like when you extract and then you want to play again, do you come back more powerful?
No. So when you leave the area and you go back in, you start back at level 1, but you bring in all of the gear that you took out.
Okay.
You do gain
one of those,
power.
If you lose your gear, you lose it, right?
If you lose your gear, you drop everything. Like you lose your corpse, and people can just take all your gear.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
And
so if you die in the game, all your shit that you brought in is gone.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. And there is like a real fear of death. Like that is the like allure. I wouldn't say allure. That is the tension that the game creates of like, oh fuck, man, this guy's about to kill me, and like I've got a legendary sword. I really don't want to lose this thing. I'm just gonna try to fucking run. And so then you start trying to run, and you see if you can live. That's kind of the draw of like an extraction game ultimately. And I think it's very, very present in this style of game, in this game in particular as well. Like right here, you can kind of see me walking around this thing, waiting for this fucking gate to open up, and I'm definitely playing like I'm nervous, because I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out. My bag's full. Like I got a cool item.
That's the extraction gate. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta get the fuck out of here, type deal. I hope no one comes over here, because it's
just
big on the map.
Leave me alone for like a minute and a half.
Yeah. I think a fight happens here. I forget exactly how this worked out. But there was a couple times where like 2 or 3 of us were fighting near the extraction point, and then it like opened up, and all of us were like, fuck this. And we all just got out. We just stopped fighting immediately and tried to get out. But there's another
Seems
one.
like the extraction point is not somewhere you want to hang out until the very end when you want to be extracted, because it seems like it would be clogged with players.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of players.
I want to kill you and take your shit.
And when the extraction point spawns, a bunch of mobs spawn around it, and you have to channel your exit, so you have to kill the mobs. You can't just you can't just like walk out and leave unless someone's already killed those mobs before you, right? 'Cause someone might have visited beforehand. So I think it's a really great start if this is truly alpha, and they said as such. Like it's an alpha test. You can go up and sign up for it right now on Steam, or opt into it on Steam. If that's
is it? The one question I had, that when I saw this on the previews and I wishlisted it, is it WASD? Does it have that?
Yes, yeah, it does have WASD movement. Or you can use point and click, either or.
Good.
I think I was using point and click. This is the extract. You can see how long that bar there is what has to fill for the extract at the bottom.
Geez, yeah.
It takes a lengthy amount of time. And like, I've got, the anxiety is on my face of like, is someone going to attack? Oh, I got out. Okay, cool. I got out. I'm good. Still
I can't imagine how shitty and anxiety inducing that's going to be when the game is populated a lot more when it's released.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, in my final run of it, I get obliterated. This guy right here, I don't know if he was like a well-traveled, well-played, and versed in this world, or if he was just higher level than me or what, but I got my ass kicked. This is the only time I died. That's an AI, but eventually he just stumbles upon me. This is my first time playing a melee weapon as well. This guy right here, he found me with half HP, and I was like,
oh,
it's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just gonna.
That's rotten. Yeah, that sucks.
I just didn't really have the means, and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna try to run. It's like, nah. He stealthed. I tried to stealth, and then he just finishes me here. So that stuff definitely happens, right? And for his spoils, he got 2 legendary items that I had on me that I just brought in there with the run. So he made out like a bandit. Like, he did very well, killing me, the old 9th demon. So.
Just out of curiosity, are you the kind of player that when you get like cool shit, do you bring that immediately into the next round?
Or yeah, it depends on the mood.
Until you feel confident enough.
It depends on the mood.
Okay.
There, I was just like, this is my last run. I probably won't jump back into this anytime soon. Let's see what it's like. But if it's a full release thing, like for Arc Raiders, when I was playing Arc Raiders, most of the time I enjoyed doing the free runs, where you would just click like free character and you get whatever gear you're given. Because there is, like, when you lose stuff, it fucking sucks. Like, you get upset, right? But that's why you play those games over and over and over, because you want that feeling of like the adrenaline, the tension, the healthy anxiety of like, God, I hope that guy doesn't hit this next shot, or I'm going to lose everything. And oh fuck, I killed that guy. I didn't lose everything. Like, that rush is why you play those extraction games. So,
how does healing work in this?
You heal with gold after every run to full HP. If you leave without full HP, in game, there are. If you're playing I think it's any class actually, because it comes off of the boots. The boots have a heal spell that you can drop down, but they also have like a stealth spell that you can use depending on which boot variant you're using. And then there's also bandages and potions that will restore HP over time, that anyone can use. So
okay,
yeah.
I was wondering if it was like PoE, where you just like kind of mash on the heal button until you're
no. It's very much it's like heal over time when you like bandage or potion. So
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, biggest thing, Wolcen devs. For a lot of people, that's make or break. So if you didn't feel super burned by the Wolcen devs in the past, I still don't. Chat, what was like the big thing that pissed everyone off? Because anytime I mention that, there's like very strong opinions about Wolcen. And I don't know what the hubbub was about. They left the game high and dry. The game was giga broken. They dropped the game.
Yeah, the one comment on the highest of mine says, the game is out of service. All servers are offline. Don't buy it unless you want a mediocre single player Diablo clone. So I'm guessing, yeah, they just
left it. Yeah. Okay. They just ditched it. Got it. Yeah. Take that for what it's worth. Anything else you've been playing? I have a couple things, but not much.
I actually I played let's see. Oh, I had Indie Saturday yesterday, so I played a couple of great games. One of them was this very weird. Dan's gonna play it soon, and it's called Herdling.
Yeah, I heard.
It was the last game of the day I played.
I saw this.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing this one up is because I was surprised by it.
I heard it was.
I was
good.
surprised at how much fun I was having, and it's such a simple idea. It's exactly what it says on the box. You are just herding these animals, and that's all you do. How long did I play it? I played it for. It says, oh God, stop it! It says 4 hours, but I didn't play it for 4 hours.
Oh.
I don't know why it said. Maybe I just left it on, but I played it for a couple hours.
Okay.
And it was charming and adorable. And the premise of it, they don't even really tell you what it is. They don't tell you like your story or anything. They don't give you a backstory. There's no dialogue. There's no words. It's just, they plunk you down. This is the first thing you do. You grab your first, oh God, what are they called?
Herding stick?
Chat, help me out. The name of the beasts that you heard? They're all the same.
Are they fictional?
Species. Yes, they're fictional. Yep. They're calicorns. That's what they're called. Calicorns.
Okay.
Yep. Calicorn. Calicorn. But yeah, they're fictional things in a fictional world, and you herd them along, and you gather up more as you go. You will part of the gameplay aspect of it is looking for other calicorns to add to your herd, and you'll see ones like that are hidden underneath like a semi trailer. You'll hear this. You're like, where the fuck? And then you look, and there's this one little calicorn like hidden underneath this trailer, and you're like, you go up to it, but you can't interact with it. You're like, oh fuck, what do I do? So you go to like the tree of healing blue fruit, because they can get hurt. If they like scratch themselves on like a bramble or something like that, they'll get like inordinately bloody. Like they get a little scratch, their entire fur is covered in blood, just to make sure you know that they got hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But you take this healing fruit and you like place it, and then you walk back, and he comes out and he goes eats it, and then you walk up to him and you just hold Y to tame it. And there's these like very, very minor puzzle aspects of how to get them out or how to get them on your herd and stuff like that. And you can, once you get them, immediately you have the option to name them. So of course I named them after my mods. So sure. I was herding. I ended up, I don't know how many I ended up with, like 7, 8 of them, something like that. And it's just because there's sections where it's like tight and you have to like really guide them. And how you do that is you stand behind them, and it's a straight line from you to ahead of them. So you can see that little white light.
Yeah.
That's kind of like in front of them. That's where they're going. So you have to get on one side and guide them this way, and get on the other side and guide them to the, to the right and stuff like that. But yeah, so you gather, oh, this is it right here. This is that one. I was like, I can't interact with it. What's going on? Then you go to the fruit tree over here, grab one of those.
Sure.
You plunk it down, and he comes out. But there's sections where you have to kind of guide them into like a narrow spot, avoiding like obstacles, brambles, that kind of shit, to not make them hurt. And then parts where it's really cool, like in between those parts, they have this wide open plain with these blue flowers, and the blue flowers, you can make your herd stampede, and they go a lot faster. So you go, yeah, and they go boom, 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 and the music just swells. And it's one of those like journey kind of moments where you're just like, oh, and you can appreciate like the camera moves back and your herd is running through this really beautiful open field and you get to see all the scenery and you enjoy the music. It's really well done for how simple of an idea it is. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I did end up really enjoying it.
Did you finish it?
Yeah. No, I didn't finish it.
You gonna go back and finish it?
I might. I don't know.
Yeah.
It kind of got in me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool game. It's a very chill. It's super cozy chill game.
Cool. Did what was there was a game from the Abzu devs or a game like Abzu that came out this week. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yep, I do. Yes, it's by the Abzu devs. You're surfing. Or skating.
Sword of the Sea. Did you play it?
There it is, Sword of the Sea. No, I didn't.
Are you going to?
I think I had it on my list.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it didn't get voted in for whatever reason.
It reviewed very well. It's only like 3 hours long. I have not played it, but I
Oh, is it pretty short then? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like Journey in scope and everything. But yeah, it's 89% positive right now on Steam, 602, and I think Metacritic wise, does Steam list Metacritic? I thought they did. I don't see it. I think it was pretty high review score as well. So yeah, might be worth checking out if you're.
Well, you said it, how long?
3-ish hours, I think, is what most people are saying.
$30 though, man. That's quite a lot.
Oh, it is. It's 30 bones. Okay.
That's what it is on Steam.
Yeah.
Is it on Game Pass? Because if Game Pass, sure.
I don't know.
On Steam for $30, that's a lot of money for not a lot of hours.
I'm not sure. PS Plus is what.
Oh, PS Plus. Okay.
Oh, PS Plus and Game Pass. It's on all the things. They're giving it out for free, apparently, on all the things. So, yeah, might be worth. It's
not on Game Pass. I just looked.
Oh,
I just looked. It's not on Game Pass. So.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't have trusted Chat AI. You know, that's on us. Chat AI can sometimes. Chat AI fucked us again. They can sometimes give you. You got to check your sources. You never know if you're getting the right thing. Yeah.
There is one other game that I got. It was a cool experience. I don't want to make it a precedent. I want to do it, but someone I know from the sponsorship world that I know on a first name basis because I've done a lot of shit for their company. He contacted me. He was like, I know this dev and he has this really cool game and I think you really like it. Do you want to play it before it comes out and then hang out with the dev? And I was like, sure, you bet. Called Deadwire. And that was not this last indie day, but the indie day before.
Okay.
It was the first game I played, and I got the dev on the show on a Discord call, and I was talking to him. It's Shotgun Anaconda is the name of the developer, and it's very much it's like Cyberpunk Hotline a little bit.
Okay.
It's a top-down twin stick where you go through these levels, but it has these cool mechanics where you hack stuff. Like you'll hack. There he is, right there. You'll hack you'll come to the situation where you see a vehicle and you see a bad guy, and if you sneak up so you can see their line of sight. So if you're not in their line of sight, you hack the power block on the wall, and you connect it to the car, and then the car goes and like runs over the guy. So there's a lot of that like Hitman like traps kind of stuff that you can set up, or you can just play it straight up like Hotline and just go through and gun everything down.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different options in it. The music is fucking banging. It's phenomenal. Good, very, very good music. Appropriately sounding like cyber tunes.
Sure.
EDM stuff.
Yep.
But I just wanted to mention that because the game was very, very cool. It's not out yet, but the game was very cool. It's scheduled for September. And Shotgun Anaconda, the dude that was on there, was super nervous, but really, really sweetheart of a guy to hang out with.
That's awesome.
For the hour that I played it. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. It was cool.
Cool. Deadwire. Check it out. Did I play? I think I started a Cyberpunk playthrough yesterday on a whim. Did you play the DLC for Cyberpunk? Have you played Cyberpunk?
Yeah, I played. I played quite a bit of it when it came out, but I haven't picked it up since then.
Okay. Yeah, I jumped into the DLC because I just never played it. That game's really pretty.
Right?
I turned on like all the things now, and I'm rocking a 5090. So, and it's got the DLSS where you can like bump it up with the X4 frames or whatever. So it ran at like 200 frames. It was a very pretty game. The DLC is also very good so far. Idris Elba is a very talented individual when it comes to
you think?
yeah, when it comes to the voice acting in the game. So
yeah, to answer your question, Cyberpunk was I think it was number 2 game of the year.
Oh, okay.
The year it came out.
Damn, you should check
I didn't
out
have
the
any
DLC
of the
then.
I didn't have any of the problems that other people had or whatever the bullshit that followed that was. I had actually a great experience with it.
You should play the DLC.
Yeah.
Maybe not. You don't even have to stream it. It's I think in like 20 hours if you main story it, but there's of course side stuff, so it's like 20, 30 hours.
I'd have to start a new game. I really would.
Well, when you actually when you start the game now, one of the things that you can do, you can choose to start a brand new game, or it could just be like, do you want to start the DLC? Do you just want to do the DLC story?
Oh, really? You can just do DLC level 1?
Yeah, I think it like auto levels you to something, but
okay.
You can just like start the DLC. It's really well done in that regard. And yeah, Idris Elba is like a character, but it's also like other main characters. The president of the U.S. is in there, and some major players show up. It's really cool. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm definitely going to end up finishing it. I just got to try to finish it up before Path of Exile on Friday, which should be able to. And then what else? We played some Battlefield 6. We had a pretty good time with that last week, I think. You seem to enjoy yourself.
I enjoy anything with friends.
Yeah.
But Battlefield is not a game that I would go back to solo ever.
Yeah. I finished Rebirth. I don't know if you ever played that, but I finally finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after.
How many hours did you end up having left?
So what happened was I played. There's not a short answer to that, unfortunately. I played on the console for 90 hours, I think, or 80 hours.
Right.
And I bought the PS5 Pro for that specifically, to be able to play the game at like better FPS and better resolution. And then I did like a stream of it, and I wasn't super into it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And then they announced the PC version, and now the PC version's been out for a year or something like that. And so it's like, fuck, I guess I got to play another 90 hours to like get my character. And we had I had a viewer who was like, hey, I've got a save near the end of the game if you just want to use that. I can like put it right next to where you were on the console version, and then you can just play and finish it.
Fucking yeah, dude. Take that, ChatGPT. You can't do that.
I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So I said yes, and I sat down last Saturday and finished it. I think it took me about 9 hours, 10 hours. I just mainlined the story. I didn't do any of the side quest stuff. I just wanted to see the end of it. And yeah, I don't think it, I think that got built up over time with everyone being like, oh dude, you gotta play it. You gotta check it out. You gotta play, you gotta finish. And like, I finished it and I was kind of like, huh, that's a way to do it. I went on about my day. So, yeah, I'll save a longer conversation with Coe because he's played it, and I think he can ask more probing questions about it. But yeah, they're definitely doing stuff differently, but also the same. And that audience is really into that game still. Like, I posted a tweet that I was fine with it, like, initial impressions, and I had like a slight opinion about it, and the tweet did like crazy numbers compared to the rest of my tweets of people just being like, game shit, game's incredible, best game I've ever played, it's the all-timer right here. just fucking going back and forth arguing in the comments. So people still love their Final Fantasy. They're all about it. Even after what, 18 months, I guess, after that game has come out, still super into it. I think I actually saw Maximilian dude like come out in Twitter and just be like, guys, stop fucking like yelling at me about, like, he had some controversial opinion about it or something, and it got him a lot of hate. I don't know what it was exactly, but yeah, a very passionate community. We call that passion in the biz, and they are very much impassioned about that game. So that's Rebirth. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. We got 2 minutes. Anything else, Zeke? We somehow filled 2 hours without Co. High five.
High five indeed.
Yeah.
Is there, let's see. Oh, there is one other game that I actually played on yesterday, Indie Day, and I'm playing it on my own now because it's stupid fun. Supraworld. Supra.
Didn't you play that before?
World. Supraland is what I played before. Oh. This is their new one.
Oh.
Yeah. Supraworld is their new game that just released on the 15th of this month. It goes like this. Be tiny in a handcrafted world, explore, solve puzzles, ignore the main quest, get out of bounds, find secret areas, convict murderers, hunt for powerful new abilities to unravel this vast interconnected world, and don't forget to save the princess. It's in early access, so it's not fully baked yet. And there are areas that I found last night playing it on my own that there's like a wall that says like early access, and we'll get to this. So if you want to wait, I fully encourage you to do so. Because it's not, as far as like an indie title go, it's not ridiculous, but it is $25. So, if you want to wait for a completed game, I would suggest you do that. So, but the game itself is great. It's one of those games where you're this tiny thing in like a little kid's room, and it's populated by a society of like 2D or like 1D characters like you, like they're like real thin,
flat plane.
Like
yeah.
This is them. Yeah. Populated by them.
Okay.
And you're just trying to save the princess because that's what you do in video games. And the thing that you really end up liking about it, that I ended up liking about it, was the sense of humor in it. It's self-aware. It tells on itself a lot. It's got a lot of like gamer inside jokes here and there. But it's really super intricately constructed. You'll get these little pieces of your, like an adventurer's journal handbook thing where you get these little pages and it'll say like little hints like, anything that's colored red is colored red to get your attention. So, okay. So red stuff, you want to go and, mess with it. It's, it'll move or it'll, whatever.
Yeah.
But one of them was, oh God, where was I going with this? One of the little notes said, everything is constructed with a purpose. Meaning if you see like a nail sticking out of a board in a weird spot, there's a reason for that nail. You'll end up like jumping on it eventually. You don't have the skills to get up there yet, but you will eventually be able to use every piece of the environment. And they say one of the other tools or pages you get says, you will not solve any puzzles, or all puzzles can be solved without jank, without, everything makes sense in this game. Yeah. So if you're trying to squeeze something through an area, it doesn't look like it fits, it doesn't fit. Try something else. Kind of a thing. But yeah, it's very intricate. Its secrets abound. It's like Mario Odyssey in terms of like finding all the moons. It's just secrets fucking everywhere. And the secrets they have coins in them rather than moons. And the coins are used. See this little pill that I'm dragging around?
Uh-huh.
It has like an ability in it because you start off with nothing. And I mean nothing. You get to walk. And that is your only ability until you find your first egg, which is run. And then you find your second egg, which is jump. And then you find your third egg, which is, another ability. And they just give you the abilities that you mostly start with in other games. You have to find out how to get them in this game. And but it's fun. Yeah.
It's wild.
So you
by
find
the
all
way,
the places you can go.
Is
What's
a
it? Go ahead.
complete tangent, but it's wild. You just described a Metroidvania.
It is in a way. Yes, it is. It is.
To go back to that conversation, but yeah,
it's in a flat area,
flat plane.
which I don't know. I don't know why. If a Metroidvania is in 3D, I'm more okay with it than if a Metroidvania is in 2D.
Preference. Yeah,
I don't know.
There might not be an answer for that. It's just preference.
Yeah, but this is one of those games where there's always another. You'll get distracted. There's always you'll walk by something on your way to something else and go, oh shit, what is that? And you'll go like, you discover like a little secret room underneath a matchbook and a hole in the ground. You're like, oh, I found a coin. What was I doing? Oh, right, this. The tons and tons of that shit. Where it's just like, and they're good on them for doing this. One of the good mechanics in the game, one of the best mechanics in the game is if there's a puzzle in that area, you'll see like a cloud above it, like a little paper cloud or stuffed animal cloud, and you'll see it above it, so you know there's something there you haven't solved yet. So
got it.
They have a ton of those. Like, and I swear to God, like just in 4 hours of playing, 100 like different little to big puzzles or secret areas and shit like that I found.
That's cool.
It's really in depth. It's really in depth, and it's really cool.
Yeah. So is this
It's like Grounded without the bugs and building.
Is this full release?
No, it's early access. It's released now. You can buy it, but it's an early access, so it's not a full game yet. And the game has areas where you can't go yet. So if you want to wait,
blocked off.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to wait, I fully encourage it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. And if you played the first one, Supraworld it has the same sensibility, the same kind of sense of humor, like the first game had. And the first game was great too. So if you want to wait till this one's released, play the first one. It's fucking great.
There you go. Do it. Supraworld. PC only, I'm assuming? You said early access.
I don't know.
Okay.
I do not know.
Probably is PC only.
I would imagine.
Go ask your local AI today on where you can play it. Check it out. Let's do some shout outs, Zeke, and get out of here.
You betcha. Man, we filled up 3.
We did.
Good job, us.
We did it. What do you got going on?
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you to Co and JP for being my co-hosts every week. My name is Ezekiel the Third. You can find me at /Ezekiel_III. That's on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And then Ezekiel the Third, all spelled out, on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I got a treat for you guys.
Oh,
I got something in the mail recently that I'm going to start on Tuesday. Monday. Oh, by the way, Mondays I take Mondays off, so no stream tomorrow. But on Tuesday, we're going to be starting. In Japan, it's called Demento. But here over in the States, it's called Haunting Ground. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you like gooning? Do you like Resident Evil? Do you like PlayStation 2? Well, have I got a game for you. We're going to be playing, or do you like Dog Companions? Because I got a game for you. We're going to be firing that up on Tuesday. It's probably going to take a couple of days, so we're probably to be doing that Tuesday and Wednesday. So come on out for that. Thursday, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but Friday, I also have something to tell you that I'm doing that you would love. I'm going to be hunting with Elohim. We're going to be checking out, or I'm going to be checking out for the first time. Apparently, he loves it. We're going to check out The Hunter Call of the Wild. He's going to take me on a hunting trip, and we're going to play that together. And we're going to just have friend time and hunt game out in the wild. So that's what's coming up, guys.
Call of the Wild.
Thank you for watching.
That's a good one. I've heard good things about that. I think Max and his crew have played a lot of that. So I've heard good things.
It's 103 gigabytes. Like, what
Jesus.
in the fuck, dude?
Why is that so large?
He's like, yeah, just get the game and download it. Get ready. And I was like, okay, I'll get the game. 100 and what now?
Why the fuck is it? Is it like uncompressed 4K text? Like, what the hell?
Must be huge and graphically intense.
Jesus, that's the size of like Call of Duty, and that's got 3 games in it.
Yeah.
That's insane. Can I give you a game to play, and you can't do any research on it? You just have to play it.
Are you gonna rat shake me, you motherfucker? Never mind. You know what? I like surprises. Rat Shaker has been a fun topic of conversation ever since you suggested it. So
I'll give you one snippet of what it is.
Okay.
It is predominantly a mobile game, but it has a PC client.
Is it on Steam?
Probably, yeah. Let me verify here real quick. Let me just verify. Did I spell it wrong?
No, it's not horses, guys. I already tried that and I hated it. I'm sure it's not, because if it is, I'm just going to stop you right there and say, no, I'm not doing it.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's on PC. Oh, fuck. It might be completely mobile only. All right. Never mind. I take it back. I was going to see if you would play Love in Deep Space, but I think it's mobile only.
Love in Deep Space?
Love and Deep Space? I don't think that there's a PC component to it. I think it's mobile
game. Oh, fucking weeb game too.
Yeah. You would probably like it though. It's I'll give you another thing. It's a Gooner game for her.
Oh, nice. Okay, about time.
Yeah. You'd probably be into it. It's a BDSM game? What? Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's App Store and Google Play only, unfortunately.
Okay. You could BlueStacks it, but that's a lot of work.
Sorry about that.
That's a lot of work. Anyways, guys, that's it. What's next week? Path of Exile week. Maybe we'll have a guest. I'd like maybe get Dodra on. Maybe get her to get us hype about Silksong. She's a big Silksong fan. She cried at the end.
Oh, and I can tell her about Herdling if she hasn't already heard about it from all of her viewers, which I'm sure she already has.
True. I bet she's already played it. I think Dodger also just did her debut as a VTuber. Yeah, she's live right now. She's VTubing, Zeke. She's a full-on
I thought she already was doing that.
No, now she's like full-on VTuber.
Oh, what was she before? Like PNG?
She's PNG tuber, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting.
She's got the whole model, the mushroom head, and everything. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a PNG tuber. I'm also having a full VTuber thing made, by the way, because of Subathon.
Awesome.
Also, I have to use it for a month, including shows via the Subath. So I'm going to be on the show as a VTuber. Sorry.
What was the story behind the mushroom thing again?
I don't know, actually.
I saw it on Twitter and I just can't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Twitter.
Does she feel like a mushroom? I don't actually know.
You know what? That reminded me of what a thing my dad used to say. Like, you treat kids like mushrooms. You feed them shit, you keep them in the dark.
That's true. I don't know why she it was her character on the D&D thing. It was a VR roleplay character.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll see if she wants to join us next week, and we'll have her be excited about Silksong. She apparently cried at the reveal or whatever of it. So she's just a fun guy, JP. We'll see you guys next week. After that, you're fucking done, chat.
That's done. We're done. Let's get out of here. Ban that person. Luxor, you're banned.
All right. See you later. Bye, Luxor. We're out of here. Have a good day. Bye.